Waterworks though. Ripshade's gonna he's promised to hop in with me, and anyone who wants to watch, wants to hop into the stream, can hop into that later, and that'll be really cool. You can play with me. But in the meantime, he is in Fortnite, which is all right. I don't know about that. For you know, I'd rather play Halo, but okay. All right, let's see. All right, and we are definitely live on both sides. It looks like. On both on Kick and YouTube. We're good to go. We got our music going, which, by the way, I finally went through and fixed this playlist of Halo music. So, first off, I don't have separate playlists for Halo Infinite and the rest of them. Secondly, it's now officially the correct, what do you call it? The original uploads. None of this, like, there shouldn't be any of those dead zones in the music that were really annoying before. Anyway, so this map is the one we're working on right now. Let's see, just got the notification. Cool. Yeah, I had just gone live. I was just mumbling about the beginning of the video. So all of these little rings, anyone who's new will, these rings are basically sight lines for weapons, and there's way too many of them to actually use them, like actually use them properly. So I'm gonna delete a few for now. I'll delete this one so that those rings clear out of the way, so I can see these two here. To see distance. What's up? How's it going? Welcome, Blowback. Okay, let's see. There are plenty of people watching over on Kick, by the way, so if you're joining in on YouTube and you're like, he's got no audience, they're here, and they will see your chat. It'll come up on my screen, and we'll see it. So, we're seeing, I am seeing that, like, from up here, the verticality, right, that I was talking about, it's like a lane there and a lane there. It's kind of, we're kind of potentially going outside of the idea of the verticality a little too much, but I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm just talking about, like, specifically, like, this area may want to move a little further this way, is what I'm saying. So that's a little closer, more in line with sort of like this area, but just a little bit overlooking that direction. So maybe I should have grabbed both of these at the same time. But yes, how's it going? Ripshade is, by the way, also live right now, so anybody who's used to Ripshade being in here and us being more talkative, he's live over there playing Fortnite, so he probably won't be joining us anytime soon. But he will eventually join us, and then we're going to be playing on Waterworks later, and any of you guys can join in too. So that's going to be cool. Okay. So, like, I've gotten rid of the glass, so it's finally actually walking on the rocks. And I think that's pretty cool. Pretty good. This is way too high. This waterfall needs to come down a little bit. You can see how it's visible here? That's not what you want. I think that's fine because it's going to be hidden behind splashes, you know? So we need to... Actually, let me do that. Let's see. You guys will be testing Waterworks? Yeah, I'm going to be running through Waterworks because I did some... I did a major art overhaul, and then I did an overhaul. I just now finished, like yesterday, redoing the stalactites in a way that's like the original Waterworks Classic still drops the normalized physics dynamic objects onto the ground. But the problem is that those were causing problems where whenever they hit a vehicle, first off, it didn't kill them on impact whenever they fell from such a height, because Halo Infinite's dynamic objects falling on a vehicle just bounce off, which is a little bit lame to me, but anyway, it was a little, it's just something we got to work around. And so what I did was, basically because it was just bouncing off the vehicles, then if two vehicles hit it at the same time, or if it got hit by another weapon that caused it to fly through the air like a hammer or a repulsor or a, cinder shot, it'll fly through the air, and if it hits a vehicle, it would desync for the vehicle person. They'd be like popping around a little bit, and then it would correct, but it would do like a half second of desync, which of course would get the person in the vehicle killed because they wouldn't be able to control where they were or what they were doing. They suddenly couldn't, like, charge at the enemy, like to run them over in a ghost, for example, or whatever. So instead, even though those are still in there if you want to deal with that, just so you can have your normalized objects. So Waterworks Classic is still the old style. It looks just like Halo 2, and it's got all the weapons set to be just like Halo 2. Then Waterworks Modern is now modernized visuals, and it's got a modernized, it has modernized weapons as well and equipment. And have your stream up. Wait, what? Have your stream up? It's muted? Wait, what's up? Wait, can you not hear me? Oh, you have my stream up, but you have it set to muted. Oh, okay. I understand now. That's what I have yours set up as, too. Okay. It took me half a second. Yeah, see, I've got you right here. Look, you're dying in Fortnite or something. Or, no, that's probably a between matches screen. I see now. Anyway. Okay, I understand now. He's saying he muted me. That's what he's saying. Okay, yeah, so basically, what was I saying? Right, so I made it to where now the stalactites fall, but I scripted where they're gonna land, and I made them special rocks for each one of them. So, like, they actually dynamically change the battlefield in a way that sort of changes the block out of the map a little bit in a really unique way. Like, over on one side, a ramp hits the ground in just the right spot to where you could actually hop over the middle area and, like, land near the base. Like, you could invade the base in a Warthog through the air over the middle area. And, like, there's an area where, okay, I know the flying vehicles are really powerful, so right at the top of the ramp coming out of the central structure, I put this one particular rock that sort of has a bit of an overcropping on it, so whenever it hits the ground there, now you can duck down underneath that, get away from enemy flying vehicles and enemy tanks that are like, wraiths that are like shooting mortar. They'll hit the top of that rock and you'll be safe. So like there are these little, I gave you an umbrella basically. I created these things where like those are what the dynamic ones did in Halo 2, but they don't have the same scale of yeah, exactly, of dynamic objects. I agree. And I scripted them to kill you whenever they hit the ground, which was not something you have to actually go out of your way to do that. Whenever they just before they hit the ground, I spawn a kill zone, a kill volume right where they're about to land. So if you're right there, it goes and kills you right as if it smashed you, and it'll blow up your vehicle if you're in a vehicle. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it destroy vehicles that are vacant, so they just phase through the rock or get shoved aside. Some of them, the really, really big rocks, will phase through, but most of them just shove them out the side and stuff like that, and it looks natural normally. But there are like 4 rocks on the map that'll just phase through and end up on top of the rock, which is a little weird, but unfortunately, that's just an acceptable problem that's going to come with it. But it does work really well. There's like other ramps, some areas where like you could use more cover getting to one of the bases from like the tunnel, you know that tunnel on the side. You go across your own bridge through the tunnel and come out at the enemy base outside that tunnel, right? And you just have this straight shot. You have to get to the base, and it's just big and open. And there's almost always a vehicle roving through there, killing you as soon as you try to go through. Well, you have things like grapple shot and stuff like that at your disposal, so you can try and make that gap faster. But in this case, if you look up and shoot down the stalactite right above your head, it's going to drop down a rock in the middle of that you can actually use as cover to get up to the base a little closer. And in the back of the base, I added the ability to, a run of them falls down and sort of makes it to where that back path is harder to go around one direction, but easier to go around the other direction because you can hop over that. It's just as easy as normal. It's all like really unique. You'll see what it is. If you hop into the match later, whenever I'm testing it, then you'll see it and you'll be able to like play with it and stuff like that, and it's gonna be really cool. But it is all up to date now, and yeah, I'm really excited about it. So yeah, they all look. I like the locations, and I need to find out if other people like hate any of them. But I think they're all pretty solid. One of them falls right. Those 3 stalactites right out in front of the or stalagmites, right out in front of the main base of the player each team. There's 3 stalagmites. And you can use them as cover from flying vehicles usually. I made it to where one of them actually falls in and wedges inside of those. And so it actually creates a cross beam across there that protects you from flying vehicles even better. You'll definitely hop in later? Awesome. That sounds great. And then that one wedges there, and then another one wedges down over here, and you actually climb it and then go across it and jump at the enemy base. You just can't make it, but if you jump and repulse yourself up, or jump and thrust yourself over, or jump and use a grapple shot, you can pull yourself right onto the top of the enemy base from there. And that's a pretty cool like little dynamic there. So, but mostly it creates this little safe zone from flying vehicles, so that there's a little bit more pedestrian cover. And from wraiths, of course, the wraith's blast can hit that cross beam. You can hide behind it a little easier. So it's all like really, I think it's all pretty solid. I thought really long and hard about where I was putting all of them. I had more of the rocks that fell, but like 3 of them had 3 rocks instead of 2, but now they're all just 2 rocks that fall. Because I was going through debugging where there's this like major problem with it, and in the end it turned out that whenever I copied the prefab that had the rocks in them, to put it on the other side of the map, it broke like 60% of them. and I had to delete those rocks and place a fresh one there to get around it and redo the prefab they were in. And that was the only way I could get it to work. And I don't know why that was happening, but I was really kind of freaked out about that for a little bit because I could not get it. Yep. Yeah, do you see this? Do you see this? I just realized this. This map is in... I'm in custom games. That is really freaking weird. I had a weird feeling whenever it flickered just now. Did y'all notice that flicker? It like flickered, and then immediately after it flickered, I was like, okay, that is not a good sign. And I went into the menu and saw that, and I don't know if it's because it flickered was actually it putting me into custom games, or if I was in there the whole time, and it was just a little thing that made me feel weird about it. But that flicker is usually whenever someone flies in front of me, but no one had joined the match, so I know no one was in there, but yeah. I just crashed last game? Oh, wow. Yeah. Every time that like a big update goes through, either on the server side or the player side, it's really helpful to close the game, close down all of, close Steam, like literally go into your little taskbar down here and right-click the icon for Steam and say, you know, exit Steam, and then reboot Steam. Because if you play through Steam, because it goes through the Steam server, then connects to the Microsoft servers, and every time there's an update on the Microsoft server side, the Steam servers get messed up. So I don't know if they did that recently, if maybe they just pushed through a little update on the server side. I think one of the kids is like jiggling the doorknob. But yeah. So essentially, yeah. We're what? No, wait. It was version 30. Did I save it? Did I do anything worth saving? It was 40, I mean. It was version 40, now it's version 43. I'm a little concerned. I need to go check on that. Maybe that's my wife. I don't think it is, because she's in there with a big headache. She's having like a splitting headache. I don't think it's... Oh. Hello. What's up? Oh, you gave me a letter. Can you go and get my ring? It is right by the door. Oh, which ring? Wait, in here? Or what? Oh yeah, I see it. It's right there. Here's your ring. Did you shove it under the door first? Was that part of the game? Here you go. Alright, go have fun. Alright, sorry, that was my daughter. She sent me a note under the door. Okay, alright, so version 43, that's a little concerning to me, because I know it saves whenever you quit, so that was probably a save from there, but wasn't it 40 before? Excuse me, I just bumped the table with my chair. Trying to get my wheels to not hit the leg of the chair, or the leg of the table. Desk thing. It's actually a dining room table, I have it set up as a desk. It flickered again, what the heck? Okay, let me see. Make sure it's not friends only, invite only. Okay, I need to mark myself as offline for now, and I need to remember to undo that later. If I don't, then yeah, there could be problems. Okay, I don't think anyone joined in. I really don't, because they would have still been in whenever I was quitting before. I would think. You guys think I should keep going? Why do I? Oh, that's simulation memory. For a second, I was like, wait, why do I have so much of my memory taken up already? I barely put anything in. But yeah, no, Forge simulation is 2%. Global simulation is probably because I have all those waterfalls and stuff. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying before. Before I was interrupted by my daughter, but yeah. Yeah. The point is, yes, we're going to test it later, and I would love it if you guys joined. That'd be great. So, okay. Should I, like, it's still itching at the back of my mind. Should I not trust it and say, and go out and go check the credits and see if it added someone to my credits? Or do you think that there was nobody in the map? Ugh, it's such a hard thing to decide. Anyway, I'm just gonna trust it. We're gonna see. Someone might get into it for free. Who knows? But yeah, that'll be annoying, but we'll see. Okay, so we've got all this going on. I need to make some waterfalls up here, and this is gonna be the one that needs to be definitely needs to be like progressing like at a slope going up. You know? How'd you like squad battle? Oh, I'm loving it. I am loving it. I think it's like a really good one. The one thing I think it needs is I think it needs like more maps. Like I'd be especially happy with like 2 more maps. That's all I need. I'd be really happy with like 2 more maps in there, and it'd be like perfect. I think if it had any more, obviously more than 2 is even better, but 2 more is like the perfect amount, I think. And yeah, definitely. And like I could, for example, I could see like it would be really cool if they could do like 4 more. That would be cool too. We'll see though. We'll see what they can do. Like I think it should become a permanent playlist, and I think that it would be really cool to have all that. All right, yeah. So check this out. This is definitely a cool angle. I'm liking this, the way that that waterfall like has that frame. How are you liking it? You loving it like everybody else? Because like everybody seems to love it, I think. Like I've seen like everyone like Uber Nick and everybody's always all talking positively about it. Let's see. This is just a really basic eroded terrain. I haven't changed any textures on it or anything. It's for blockout purposes only. So yeah, just in case you're wondering, this is not like perfected rocks. I'm just trying to block out what we're doing here first. So it'll look a little okay because I like to put in like good looking terrain whenever I'm doing that, but it won't be like amazing. What about a grav lift that launches you out of this waterfall? You know what I mean? That might be cool. Like, okay, so the plan is I'm gonna throw some like Forerunner doorways down here to give the idea to communicate. Structures, doors, Forerunner Spartan door frame probably. The vehicle door frame is cool too though. The vehicle door frame is cool because it can get like really wide. And like it stretches really nice. I am tempted. This would be really cool for like a hangar bay door. If I could get this to scale up at all, it would be perfect in Waterworks for the big old hangar bay for the drop ship or the flying vehicle. But I'd have to like throw in a new diagonal to make the angle right and stuff like that. But I mean, I could do that and then just throw in an angle, and that'd be really cool looking. So I might do that in the future. Let's see. That is not my kick. How did you like squad battle, by the way? Like I was saying. I was trying to ask. And anyone else in chat. Because I'm digging it, like, a lot. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the Spartan door for now, just to plop it in there and get a thing to display. I'll just do that angle. Not a big deal what the actual angle is. Okay, for now, obviously. Is he saying daddy? Ooh, that is too slow. Alright, so that is what I'm thinking. This is probably going to be a much bigger door. I'm actually really liking the idea of it being like... Oh, that actually looks cool. I like those angles. Wait a minute. If I did this in Waterworks for the door, it would almost have the right angle on the corners. And you'd have this light strip above it, which would be really cool and denounce like which team it is. Or which side of the map it is. That's what I want, by the way. This is... Okay, look. This is what I want. We have, you know, Forerunner Emissive. We have Emissive, right? I want one that's not called Forerunner Emissive or Banished Emissive or anything like that. I want... Either in here, I want the ability to select one that's called Team Emissive. And when you select it, you can't pick the color, you can't pick the color spread, you can't pick the metal or the roughness. All of this either goes gray or disappears. And as long as it's Team Emissive, it matches the team color that the object is set to. And it's emissive. So I could come down here and hit Team, and I could go Eagle, and then this one would show the Team Eagle's color. So if you're a team, and then if you're like Team Cobra, and you have your enemies set to red, this would be glowing red. If you have your enemies set to blue, this would be glowing blue. If you have them set to yellow, it would be glowing yellow, etc. That kind of thing. That's what I want. Or if not that, then even better would be one of these color options. It could be a T. Just a letter T on here instead of being a block with an actual color. There could be no color down here, and then over on the left, there could be a team color, and it could be a little box with a T in it. And if you select team color, it will color shift whatever object you have to match the color that would be appropriate for the team that you have it set to, just like I just said. If you set it to Cobra, if you set the object to Cobra and the other team's Team Eagle, then whatever you have set for your enemies, it's going to color shift that to match, but only for you, you know, on your console or whatever, on your computer or console. So it would be like on the other consoles, it'd be whatever they set to. We should post that somewhere for 343 to be aware of. I agree. I think I did message someone about it once, and I was like, just to let them know that I was thinking about it, you know? I was like, what if this was a thing? But yeah, it's somewhere that I've shared it to them, but I just really hope that becomes a thing. I don't know if that's even possible with the way the engine works with these swatches and stuff like that. It might require them to like overhaul the swatches to add this one feature. So it's going to be a big question mark if that's ever going to be in the game. But that's what I want. That would be amazing because they do have this now. I don't know if you weren't aware about this, it's a really cool new thing. Is it an equipment? I think it is. Team banner. This does that. You set this to the team that you want it to be set to. Team, and you just set to Eagle, and it'll set to Eagle color. Set to Cobra, it'll be Cobra color. Right now, I think these might be broken, and the colors are in Forge are always wrong. But if not, then I may be Team Cobra right now, and then it's showing red because I've got it set to that. Here, I'll come up here and bake it, and if that's the case, then we will see it right in front of this initial spawn. If I'm off on another platform somewhere, yeah, I'm off on the other platform. Okay, change team, Eagle, there we go. And this is really awesome. I'm totally going to use this in this map. I'm absolutely gonna bust these out and set them up everywhere, because I think that's badass. And so they've got the capability now. Now we just gotta wait for them to invent a way of doing it. This one, I'm not exactly sure if it says pole version. I think this is the same thing, but it doesn't show up in Forge. It only shows up in custom games or something weird like that. And it's basically the same thing, but like it looks like it'd be coming off the ground, whereas this looks like it'd be hanging from a wall, you know. So you'd have it like here versus there, something like that. But yeah, so they have the capability of this. That's what I want to do though with doorways and stuff. And in theory, for example, I could clip this through and hide it in the wall above it and like have it in front of something like that. You know what I mean? Like I could find a way to make this work where it's like it's color shifting an object or a screen or something like that, and then hide the logo or have the logo visible as well. Like there's a lot of different things you could do. But you could hide this inside of another object and make it to where the team logo appeared. It's like a TV, for example. You could put a TV on the wall and then hide this inside of it to where that logo is visible or whatever. You just need to make sure that the stuff up top and the stuff below cuts off at the right spot. And you can't scale it because it's just one of those dynamic objects that's like too dynamic. You know what I mean? They have it locked. Object name. It's dynamic and phased. If you change it to static, it becomes a blank canvas little thing, which is kind of cool too. But basically, the dynamic one is how you get the image on there, and you can fix it phase, normal, whatever, which is really cool. And I'm absolutely gonna put those on there. Is this one maybe set to? Ah, that's why it wasn't working. Now it's set to. Okay, it just need to be set to static. I mean, turned off from static. This one is set to dynamic phased, but now it's not showing a team. Ah, because I need to set it to the actual team. Got it. Hades is this, by the way, shows how the programming works right now, in case you're wondering. We should post that somewhere for 3. Yeah, gonna head to bed, but going to leave you muted on my computer. Not sure what's going on, not feeling too great. Oh man, that's not good, James. Well, Alex is having a major headache too today from the storm. I don't know if you're talking about like a major headache or anything, but there might be a weird pressure front that's happening. James is the only person in chat that I know locally, except for whenever my sister joins in and Jay join in. But yeah, let's see. So basically, what I was about to say though is, Eagle is my team. This shows you that their programming is set up to where all enemy teams have a red outline whenever you are, or have your enemy outline applies to all enemy teams. You will not be able to discern between teams whenever you're fighting them on the battlefield, which is kind of lame to me, and I hope that they do at least like 4 different teams or something. Like they need to have more colors than that, and the reason that I think that is because if you come into a room and you see a blue guy and a green guy and you know you're on yellow team, then you're gonna maybe duck behind cover, let them start fighting, and then you go back out and start picking them off. But if you don't know they're enemies to each other and you only know they're enemies to you, you might just run it. You might just be like, oh shoot, I gotta engage 2 guys now, and then engage these guys whenever you could have done something more strategic or tactical by allowing them to start fighting first. Like in Halo 1, whenever you let the the Flood kill off the elites, the Covenant in the room before you go in there. So yeah, might have been combo from me doing yard work earlier and not rehydrating properly, but definitely have some sinus pressure problems from the storm. I also was doing yard work earlier, but I did properly hydrate. I made sure to drink some water beforehand, and I had a cup of water ready to drink whenever I came inside. So yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. It was a very hot day. It was cooler than most days, but it was still very hot. Okay, so we've got the waterfall up there, which is going to be, the first pool. And then it feeds down into this second pool, which is more of part of like a river. And then that's going to come down and hit the giant wheel that's going to be rotating with the... that is... 45 degrees is not right. Like that, through the water. You're going to be able to jump across it. And then there's going to be the hidden tunnel in the back. I guess I could slap in some... oh, it's all the way over there. So if you select something and then you duplicate it, then it's much closer. But if you're looking at the object you're about to duplicate, right now there's a bug that like throws it really far away. But yeah, no, I know what you're talking about, James, because like I'm saying, I was also doing yard work. I know exactly what you mean. It was very hot today, and it was cooler than many other days, which is why I did it, but it's still very hot anyway. And then and Alex is having a very similar problem, so sinus issues. So yeah, I know how you feel. But yeah. Okay, so over here you're gonna be able to get to this. There's gonna be like a path. This is very, very simple. This is not even close to right. But yeah, we're gonna have a path going through here that's gonna jump across, and there may be a way to ride it up onto a bridge up here that will then be at this level, or there'll be a platform like this. Still trying to work out the block out, by the way, in case anyone's wondering why it's why I'm doing this in such a simple terms. Let's reset this rotation, and then we'll go width-wise, and we'll put this up here. Basically, we want it to be probably around that height, because that would be a good jump and clamber situation. And then you'll be underneath a bridge with hard light little sections, like the glass sections in Halo Combat Evolved, that you're going to be able to grapple shot up through. And maybe a grav lift that launches you up and out of this waterfall onto maybe a rock right here that might have a power weapon. Actually, that sounds like a good idea. What if this is one of the power weapon spawns? I was also considering the idea of the flying vehicle rising up out of the water back here somewhere, so we might do that. And if that's the case, then wait, that's got to be close enough to these to jump to. Because this water is going to be scripted to rush you downriver if you're in it. It's going to shove you. It's going to just start shoving you back that way, toward that direction. So we're going to have to like go off the waterfall. It's going to just start. If you're in the water, it's going to be scripted to push you this direction on the coordinates, and then shove you right off. But otherwise, yeah, this could be a spawn point. I could delete this and put a hole, like a cave in there with a hole in it, so you can fly out of the waterfall and land on it with get a rocket launcher or something. Or like Ascension, I could put the power weapon down here. You grab the power weapon here and launch up and come out and land right here, and then you're ready to fight already because you have the power weapon in hand. And then I maybe could put the power equipment up here, so people will come this way to get the power equipment, and then people will launch out of there to grab the power with a power weapon ready to go to try and take it themselves. That might be pretty cool. Or the other way around. I could put the power equipment inside to make it to where you have a higher chance of surviving whenever you come in here to engage to steal the power weapon. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, it's one of those probably. My son has been out there going, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. I need to go figure out what's up with him. But don't. You want what? Let's see. Okay. He said I want something, but I could not make out what he said. Alright, we got some ground there. Is that good for the water? No, it's not. This is all terrible for the water. I'm going to replace all these rocks with actually good ones. They're just boulders and, like, block out rocks. Oh my gosh, okay, sorry guys. I'll pause it one more time to go find out what's going on with the kids. What's up, guys? You want the switch? He pronounces switch in a very peculiar way, if you can hear that. Okay. Let's get the switch. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys could hear that, but my son, he pronounces it, instead of saying I want a switch, he says, I want a bitch. I want to play my bitch. And I'm like, oh gosh, okay, yes. Anyway, we'll get you a switch. So anyway, yeah, so the idea of all of this is to make it more vertical than it is horizontal. So you have as much verticality as you would have horizontal, you know, action in a normal Halo map. Or a normal first-person shooter map, really. Not just Halo. Like this is going to be... Oh, I should probably delete these vehicles. I don't need them, and they're dynamic objects, so they're just going to get in the way whenever I go to move objects. These are also dynamic, but they might be dynamic phased. Let's see. They are. Dynamic phased, and dynamic phased. Good. So that shouldn't become a problem, but sometimes they do bug out a little bit. Okay. So we want a rock. I really like the idea of this one coming up and out like this, which will allow me to put a waterfall pouring over and past the the structure there, which is going to be really cool. And the weird thing is that I originally wanted sakura trees to be visible, like up on the hills, and now I'm looking up and I'm realizing that they can't even see up there from here. So it'll probably be a visual from this vantage point that you'll be able to see these. What's going on with the music? It's very quiet. Well. Oh, it's Floodgate. Dread Intrusion. It's mostly quiet for me, I think. I just had my volume low on my headphones. Yeah. I'm just skipping ahead a bit. Do y'all like the flood music? Should I get rid of flood music? I know there's a lot of people like every single time flood music comes up on Rejected Shotgun's channel, where he streams making mods for Master Chief Collection for the classic Halo games. He always skips them because everyone in his chat goes crazy, being like, flood music, because they don't like it. It creeps them out or something. But anyway. But yeah. If you guys want to post it, actually, yeah, you know what? I just realized, Blowback, if you want to go and post that somewhere for 343 to know, hearing it from just me is one thing. Hearing it from more than one person would be more impactful. So if you want to go do that, feel absolutely free to like tweet it at them or something. Like you could tweet at the Forge Lord and describe the idea of, you know, something that, what do you call it? I forget what it even was we were talking about at the time, but it was the it had something to do with the, what was I saying? Had something to do with the, what was the suggestion that I had? It's not coming to mind. Oh, right, team color as color swatches options. That's right, that's what it was. Okay, it took me a couple seconds to, like, remember what I had even said myself. Okay, I like that being curved in right there. But obviously, it's not going to look good at the bottom because of that weird lip. So what I'm thinking is that I need to find a way to bring it in, maybe close this up a little bit. Oh, you know what? Bringing it up higher will get it further in without that lip being as prominent. Yeah, there we go. And actually, it being taller would be pretty good, so... Like having it roll in and get tighter right as it comes down for the waterfall will probably look really good for the, another, you know, way of getting rid of that would be to turn this like that, and then I can put that curve like there. And use more of that one. Which looks good out here, looks a little rough back here, but I can clean that up later. Especially if I'm going to put a hole through the middle of this. I feel like I should just be like starting to art. This is why I hate blocking things out. Because I'm like, I'll be in the middle of blocking stuff out and then I'll feel like, no, I just need to put the real stuff there. Art it out, right? That's how to really do it. And then yeah, but well, you're not supposed to do that. And I don't want to get, you know, I don't want to look like a fraud just for doing it the wrong way, right? No, everyone has their own techniques. Everyone has their own methods, and I think that everyone should just use the method that they're good at. And there are there are objective benefits to blocking it out first, and I'm not saying there aren't, but but I'm just not. I'm pretty sure I have ADHD, and I think that you've got to do what works with your, you know, your mental state, with your brain. So I think that it's much more important that I figure that out than try and adhere to some kind of a strict system, you know what I mean? But anyway, need to line this up good without it coming and poking out over here awkwardly. So I probably need to find a better angle, like this one maybe, and then I can make it wider as suited, you know, or even this way. I just want this base to be cut off from seeing around the corner, from a direct line of sight around that corner, so that the corner becomes a dynamic, you know, sort of dynamic path. So whenever you're in the base, it's going to be represented by that block, basically. I don't want it to be too visible around the corner, you know? Okay, so if I come up here, that's not too bad of clipping through, but like I said, this is mostly block out. I'll probably be replacing a lot of these rocks, but some of them may not. So I may end up leaving them there, and so, or like building around what's there. So I am kind of trying to keep it a little bit well done with this piece. I like this one's curve right here. So I'm actually going to do that. This curve right here that it has, I'm going to reuse this one, because I like the way it curves around the base. Or it's going to curve around the base, I'll never put it there. So I can just have like a rock behind it. Here's what I'm thinking though. Should I do a rock behind it, or should I make it to where the base blocks off a path? Like it's got a gate that's closed on the other side of it. And that gate goes off and around and over to that village idea that I had, where it'd be like on a lower mountain over here, there'd be a village visible. And then everything else would be entirely Aaron's, you know, creativity that he wants. I just wanted like this to be like a temple, and there'd be like a village over there, and there'd be a giant ladder coming down the front, and then a fortress over there. And this is the map, which is going to be all me, but Aaron is going to be, you know, as Wilco, Aaron is going to be arting the skybox, so to speak, which is going to be pretty cool. I feel like the more I look at this, the more I feel like maybe bringing this water flow back even further. And the reason being because that would make I could make it to where you have to go in to jump across and then back out. So then, like, a direct line of sight from over here across the map can kill anyone trying to make it across that. But if I make it to where you have to dedicate yourself by coming around the corner to even be able to see the thing, then that would actually make it to where it's easier to make the gap, but you could get gotten. Which means it wouldn't become so risky that players just don't take the route at all. You know what I mean? If it's too risky, then players won't do it at all. But on the other hand, though, it does. I mean, the difference is pretty. On the other hand, basically what I'm trying to say is, on the other hand, that being down here with the disadvantage of being down at the bottom of the mountain, so you don't have height advantage on anyone, is pretty substantial anyway. So like choosing to take this route is going to be pretty rare in the first place. But players will be able to just hop down into it in some way, and then come back, make their way back up. I also am still like, these may be man cannons. Like, if it feels too clunky to have actual ramps whenever I like finish a proper block out that's like really aligned well and everything, then these might be replaced with man cannons instead of old-fashioned like quality bridges. But I did like the crisscrossing bridges we saw in that one like inspiration art. So it's all in the air there. But okay, this piece is really good with the water. It needs to come a little bit better with the water. There we go. That looks good. I like the way that river's flowing through there. And then I need another one which is all the way at the edge of the map because of that bug that we talked about earlier. And I'll bring it over here and get another rocky path to make the river look like it sort of turns a little bit. And the idea, as we discussed in the other version of the map, which was a while ago, which was you know, a couple days ago. This is not the first video of this because I accidentally named the other ones wrong. So this door is really cool, by the way. This is a very unique door that you can find in Aquarius now. It's part of season. It was added in season 4. It's a special MP door. You can't recolor it, but it's really high quality, and it was added because it's in the it's in the map for what do you call it? It's in the map for. Ooh, I'm gonna want this. The eroded terrain bundle by Aaron, by As Wilco. We might be pulling from this. I might put this onto my palette actually. My palette is not big enough. We're gonna make it bigger. Alright, there's my palette. Alright, and then I got these 2 columns. I made another map and I never actually used them. Okay, let's see. So, these are some Forerunner parts. That's a fun Forerunner part in my other map that I haven't released yet. Box light, brace column, also from the other map. Fragmentation measurement. Oh, cool. Fragmentation total control points. Functional Waterworks stalactite. That's the old one. Hydrostatic flanking cave. Oh, yeah, that one's going to be cool. Just in case rip shade. Cleanse, pump, shroud, script. Quatsi script fix. Lunar building. Mac rail. Mac vehicle launcher. No, yeah. Moon. Okay, where is the, oh, that's right. It's all the way at the bottom, isn't it? Because it's lowercase. I remember now. It was overhang cherry blossom. That took forever to find last time, so I'm glad I remembered that. Let's see. I think the light on these. This is one of Aaron's trees. He knows what's going on. The light inside of these are set to too small of a light size. And that's why it looks like that. But yeah, it's not going to look like that in the end. We're gonna make some custom ones. Aaron, in particular, is planning to make some custom ones for me. So for this map. So we will see how that turns out. Let's do it this way. Nah, we'll go that way. So it kind of reaches out over the water a little bit. That root, I'm trying to keep it from poking out, but doesn't look like it's going to. There we go. That's a good spot for it. Put another one over here, right on this ledge. And the idea is to look up and see the sun shining through them, and that'll be really cool looking. It'll also make the fact that they're made of lights and they look like they're lighting up and glowing look a little less weird. Now that means I need to go here. Okay. Sunlight. Sorry, I was just jamming out for a second there. We need the sun to be a little bit higher and the pitch to be more toward the middle there. So that from over here, it's sort of like right behind the tree. And then it'll be kind of there. What if I put like a single like rock in the middle of the waterfall, right where it's like going down, that's sort of like it splits in the middle, and then I could put a single tree on top of that one. I think that would be really cool. And then the sunlight coming down through the trees. Clearly I need another one. I'll just do another one of these because, you know, we got, like I said, he's planning on making me some custom ones. But for now, we have these 2 styles. There we go. That feels lopsided. And I need another one over here. And maybe we can find a way to make them less budget. Because of the fact that they're all using the same kind of lights, we might be able to create lights that are up there that will... You won't be able to see that they're causing the ground to turn pink. But they'll be color shifting for the actual trees, and maybe we can just put a whole bunch of lights that are like color shifting all of them at once, sort of thing, like combining them. And that was not a good angle. Here we go. So now you can kind of see what I'm going for here in the end with the visuals. I really do like the idea of a single rock in the middle that is sort of like, let's see, need to make it longer so that so it looks like it would fit properly into a waterfall. Let's see, kind of like that, but I would like it to be kind of like melding into the background there. So let's go with a 15-degree angle and go more like this, maybe. Maybe it's that. Maybe that's what I need to do. So it's like actually angling back. There we go. Well, now you can't really see that the rock is sort of poking up above the water, so maybe I need to make it poke up a lot. Even though it would look awkward from like this angle to be that high, from down here you'll be able to see it. A flying vehicle will probably be able to get up to a good spot, so maybe I shouldn't do it that high, but we'll see. We'll see. I need to basically be like a mohawk for this thing. Mohawk for a waterfall is what I'm thinking. Let's make this a little bit different. It's reminding me of Frio River in Texas, which I have been to on a number of occasions because we used to go there for family reunions. Should I just have it poke out? I think if I have it poke out and bisect the waterfall, maybe that's the right way to go. That isn't bad. I kind of, you know what, I want to bring it back to this direction now because I think that if I'm going to do it poking out, having it sort of go to a sharp point at the bottom, like it eroded that way, like it eroded a certain way, you know, would be probably for the best. I can make it a little bit wider than that and make the bottom sort of look like it's eroded away over time, you see what I mean? Which I might be able to put another one up top to sort of make it look less sharp up here. But I definitely need to be a little bit more like this, and somehow I ended up scaling it in reverse at some point. And then of course the man cannon would come out underneath that if I go ahead with this whole thing. Let's flip it over. This side now looks like it's less spiky on the top than the other one. Maybe it's an illusion. Oh, I guess I should do it like this, maybe? Yeah, that looks good. That looks pretty good. And then a solid, might have been combo from me doing yard work. Yeah. That's James whenever he left earlier. I was just rereading the message because no one had said anything in a while, and I thought for some reason it was a new message. Alright, so those roots are definitely way too big for this one, but you get the idea from seeing the, yeah. Okay, I think I need the pitch to be a little further to the left. To where it's like... And as you can see though, these are high budget items. They are a lot of lights and a whole lot of objects. My forge simulation was like 2%, and now it's 8% now that I put them in. But a few of them like this are enough to give you the idea of what we're going for. I think that, you know, like Aaron has told me that the lights had to be like really close to them and stuff like that, but I think we might be able to work it out. Because he knows now, he'll be able to look at them and say, okay, we're only going to see these trees from this direction, and maybe from a flying vehicle up here if we go ahead with that. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, I can like trim the bush on the back, and you won't even see it. Or like just not do lights, not do any of the lights that make it pink on the back, so that now it'll be green on the back, but you won't be able to tell it's green on the back, and it'll work out nicely. But like seeing it like this, and then you'll be able to look up and see it here like that as well, will be really badass. You'll be able to see those from here. You'll be able to see them from here through the water, which looks a little odd, but isn't. There'll be like splashes and stuff like that, but you can kind of see them up there from here. This area of the water is going to be the only area where you don't get rushed off. let's see. And yeah, but from the bases, basically from the bases, you won't be able to see those. The bases will have their own kind of visual going on. But from coming up out of the bases, you'll see that. You'll be like coming out like this. So this bridge, by the way, is the correct width. Let's go to this one's width, and it's just, what is it, 4 or is it 10? It's 10. So if we go to 10 here, that won't be anywhere near as big of a eyesore in the middle of the visual, you know? And if we do man cannons, that'll just be completely out of the way. So these being ramps right now are cool, but they might just be, I was hoping to do like medieval looking things, but maybe not, but then we were talking about like Forerunner doors and like having these be like Forerunner light bridges or whatever. And honestly, Forerunner light bridges, if we have Forerunner light bridges there, then you would see through them anyway, and they just have the railings on the sides to sort of be in the path. So actually that would be pretty good to see through. And then that'd be coming out of the base. And you'd be forced to look up because there'd be enemies there, and you'd be like, I gotta check up there, you know, you want to make sure you've got your cover, and then so that would be like right there. And yeah. This map, by the way, is actually, if you're a player, I haven't saved in a while. Let me do that. I mean, I'll just save it this way. I was going to do quick save, but just enter. There we go. Okay, if you're a player who plays with your, where is it? Video, field of view 90, where is it? The, not the graphics, ray tracing, blur, speed, sharpening. Where's the thing that lets you set if the reticle's in the middle of the screen or not? Window size? No. Maximum frame rate, VSync. Is that in gameplay, or is that somewhere else? Controller? It might be in controller, because it might be like look vertical, horizontal, invert flight, hold to crouch, hold to zoom, hold to sprint, movement assisted steering, maintain sprint, auto clamor, step jump, zoom ray, step behavior. I don't know where it is, but there's a place where you can choose center dead zone. Yeah, no. On foot. Yeah, these are actual controls. Alright, last area that I haven't looked at. HUD opacity, text, vertical display margin, multiplayer scoreboard control. I don't know where it is. I don't remember where it was. I had set it to be like classic Halo, where you have where the reticle is slightly down. It's not perfectly horizontally centered, or vertically centered, I mean. But I don't know where it went anymore. That was honestly during the flight. I think I set my settings that way, and I don't know if I ever did it during the actual game. But the point is, players who do have their settings like that would have an advantage on this map, because that means that they will be looking across the map. Is it dead in the center of my screen? Yeah, it's dead in the center of my screen. I don't know what happened to my setting. But, I mean, the settings reset bug, like last season and stuff like that was pretty bad. But anyway, unless I took it out and it was only in the flight that I set it like that, then yeah. Anyway, the point is that if you have it set that way, then you'll have a little bit more above that you'll be visible, because your aimer would be pointing straight ahead right now, or well, more like this, I think. Would be, your aimer would be here while your view was looking like this. So you'd have advantage because you'd see people up above you easier. So this map would actually give classic players a better advantage. I know that setting is in Master Chief Collections for sure, but I think it was also in the flight for Halo Infinite, if not in the final game. So let me know if I'm completely wrong about that. If anybody knows where that setting is, though, please let me know. I'll like in comments section or anything like that, and I will find it and verify that it's actually there. I'm beginning to notice that I have killed my length, and I'm not actually that upset about it either. With this being, like, I might actually bring this in and create a very short length there, like that much, and then bring this. At this point, why does this rock even exist? It's basically been completely usurped by this other rock. Object, world. Let's just do this rock here. Yeah, so basically, there would be some horizontal movement over to back to like somewhere back here. And then you would be able to wrap around. I think I've got this protruding too far. I'm definitely going to use a different rock for this. I might use the same rock or something to this effect for the shape of the rock from down here, like this cliff ledge. I might use something like this. But for this particular rock, or for this particular, like the upper part, is, I don't know about. I am also not entirely certain about where I'd put the waterfall coming out of this thing. So I'd probably have to have like another waterfall over here, and then have it pool over and pour off this way. Which was going to be, the idea was that one of these sides was going to have another waterfall, and the other side was going to have like sakura trees. And what I really wanted to do, and I don't think is actually possible, is that I really wanted to use, there was an effect that someone had set up in one of the maps that looked a lot like petals falling through the air. And I was thinking that I might be able to recolor it, but I'm not 100% certain because that was in pre-launch of Forge. That was in like the leaked build. So it might not have made it into the final. But I've definitely asked on Twitter to get something like that added to the effects, as leaves blowing in the wind and things like that. Let's see, fire, smoke, things like that, explosion. Definitely not in there. Energy. And this is a really cool Forerunner ambient energy linger effect. Is really cool. And you can like scale it up, and then now you've got like New Mombasa, like, you know, the radiation from the slip space field. Now you've got that right there, which is really cool. Bamf, medium, beacon flare. That's the one that shoots into the air, and you can scale it up now, which is really cool. Let's see if it'll fire off again. It's on a timer. Oh, there it went. I just scaled it up too much. We didn't even see it. There it goes. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, I think there's something in here that supposedly looks potentially like falling leaves or falling petals. And if I can make it look pink, then that's what we'll do. If I can't, then we're not going to worry about it, and I'll just I can put some more of the pink trees over there. The point is that you'll have the sakura trees. The point is that the waterfall flowing off over there will make you know exactly where you are vertical. Like typically, whenever you have a horizontal plane map, right? You'll have like a tower somewhere or whatever, and that tower will be visible from like most of the map. Or you'll have like two towers, one on each side of the map. And it'll give you this like instinctual understanding of where you are, even if you don't know what the map is shaped like. So the moment you jump into the map, you don't feel confused, right? That's what I'm trying to create. I'm trying to create a like if I have another waterfall, this one's the one that's like long and tall. I'll scale it down so it's nice and thin. If you have a waterfall over here, right? Then this will... It doesn't quite go out far enough. I have a feeling that I'm going to have to make... Oh, I know how I'm going to do this. Yeah, okay, where is the... I'm going to go to biomes and just throw this in there as my block out piece, even though it doesn't match what we're doing here right now. And I'll build something that does this later, so I don't have to worry about it not matching later. But basically, for now, I'll just slap this in there. And what I'm thinking is, what if the waterfall is coming over this kind of thing going on. We're going to make this a lot flatter, obviously, and just smaller in general. So I just, why is it not? Okay, there we go. Gotta bring this up here, bring it in, and make it sort of like a seat on there, and then have the waterfall coming off of that. And then that will make it to where it's far enough away from our base. So I'm beginning to see that there might be a problem with waterfall length. I know that you can't... I don't think you can just scale it in one direction. So I would have to make it a really wide waterfall coming down on this side. Which isn't that big of a deal. because it would be like the blue base might be the waterfall base. I don't know. I'm going to use the actual team, like I said, the team things. Okay, this is looking crazy. I know, right? Let's see. I need to make sure the inner part. We're going to be seeing this one primarily from the inside of the waterfall. So I need to make sure the inner part of the waterfall is lined up with where the rock is. So you're going to be like at this base. You have a waterfall there. These are going to be gigantic columns, not these little ones. I just haven't scaled them up to make a bigger one yet. And then it's going to wrap around. You're going to come around here, see that waterfall, come out, and boom, sakura trees. You're going to come up here onto the path. You're going to be fighting across a waterfall from another player, and if you fall into the water here, you're going to get swept this way onto the path. If you fall into the water over here, you're going to get swept right off the waterfall, and you're going to fall down here, and you're going to pray you land on this thing as it is rotating. You might be able to land on this one, for example, as it pokes through the waterfall. And then, like, you know, save yourself. Or you might be able to come over here and clamber onto one of these bridges, as you know, as a last-ditch effort to survive. And then if you decide to go up to the next floor, you're going to be up here. By the way, hey, Ripshade, how's it going? And then you're going to be able to, not through this way, it's going to be that gatehouse there. And you're going to be able to fight up here with the sunlight coming through the sakura trees. And this is what I've been dreaming of since I met Aaron. The first thing I did whenever I met Aaron, Aaron was like, hey, well, since before I met Aaron, I was dreaming of this map. And then Aaron made these trees, watching this whole, this while I'm live. Oh, nice, like on your stream. Whenever I first met Aaron, it was, you know, it was basically, he was making all these different trees, and I was like, man, this is awesome, this is awesome. I kept on retweeting them, and he was eventually like, hey, do you have anything you want me to make? Do you have any suggestions for another tree I can make? And I was like, all right, what about a sakura tree? Because I have this idea for a map, right? And I would love to have sakura trees through the sunlight. And so this has been going back that far that I've been wanting to build this. So I'm really glad that I'm actually getting through it. And then this river is also just gonna, if you fall into it, it's gonna sweep you that direction and throw you off the, whoops, I didn't mean to hit that button, and throw you off. So then now we've got to wrap around up here. The ground is all crazy because I scaled this up so much. I'm like not standing on anything right now. I'm hovering above the platform because the collision box. But basically this over here is actually above the base, and you'll be able to like jump down and assault the enemy base from up right above it, which would be really cool, especially because aside from that, you know, the height of this, you're going to want a sniper up on this balcony, basically preventing them from attacking your base. And because they're gonna be able to come through this too. There's gonna be like a window here, and yeah, those ramps are gonna go down to the bottom. So yeah, as you can see, horizontal effect is very minimal, right? You can barely there's barely anywhere to play here. Obviously there's gonna be rocks and stuff like that for cover, and stuff like that going on here, but essentially horizontal is going to be minimized to where there's like shooting gallery kind of things like this, right? Like a hallway to shoot through. And then there's going to be, effectively, if you look at it from the side, it's League of Legends, right? You got base, you got top, mid, bottom, right? It's a 3-lane structure. And then you've got jungle going across. And we're gonna have more jungle, other ways through. There might be a way that this base can actually get up onto that platform, maybe by a gravel, or by what do you call it? What side is this for? It's big team battle. I started building it out, and I was like, it's just getting more and more like a big team battle. I literally had a warthog over here to scale it. Let's see, biomes. You know what? Oh no, if I unmute your stream, I'm gonna hear me through your stream, aren't I? So I need to slow that down. I can't do that. I was just about to. I was like, maybe I could just unmute your stream, and then I'll be able to hear you talking, and you'll hear me talking, and then that'll, yeah. Anyway. Let's see. So I was thinking about the chieftain chopper. We got this samurai thing going on. If this thing rushes past somebody and hits them with that side blade, it'll be a lot like a samurai, you know, combat situation. Yeah, and then we've got warthogs. So, gosh, it's such a good part of the song. Okay. So, yeah, that would be bad. Exactly. So yeah, if I get into this warthog, you can see that there's just enough room here to try and use a warthog to fight this base where your gunner's like gunning down people up on top of the warthog, or like up on top of the base, maybe through like windows or something like that. And then you can come this way, And a mongoose can make it up that ramp. I don't know if a warthog will be able to. And you'll probably have to go through this little gatehouse to get to the actual door here, but I haven't actually built the gatehouse. That's just a placeholder. Yeah, a warthog can kind of make it up. But I might replace these with man cannons, like I keep on saying. And then across the water here. Oh, this is terrible. Blockout's not set up yet. It's just sort of a visual guide right now. It's not really set up yet. And then, ooh, not off there. It goes around the corner to here, where the other base is going to be. And this side's going to look like a castle, the other side's going to look like a temple. And this is all just like the high, the hierarch of this society is going to live up in this, on this mountain. I can't hear you, by the way. I see you looking at your camera and talking, but... but yeah. Anyway, and then, yeah, so Aaron is going to make that all look pretty, but this is all going to be here. In a way, it's a lot like Temple from Super Smash Brothers, in sort of like a subtle kind of way. You know what I mean? You've got your down low, you got your middle, and you've got your higher portions. It's kind of has like a bit of a Temple vibe, but Temple is asymmetric. And someone already did Temple. So, yeah. Anyway, Ripshade, do you want to hop into Waterworks? Are you actually... Can you hear me anymore? I see you're in your settings changing things. I'm gonna message you on here just to see. Do you wanna hop into Waterworks now? Are you ready? Alright, so yeah, we might do that. And anyone who's viewing can hop into Waterworks with me, because I've done some upgrades to it, and it's like really cool and ready to go. So the flying vehicles are not going to be able to fly farther than this away, because if they do, the lights on there start to disappear. And I think Aaron said he's not sure if he set the dissolve, like the distance, the fade distance correctly on them, so that might be why. But that's not too bad anyway, because a flying vehicle going any farther away than this would be kind of OP. So if they're like stuck close enough to grapple them, is actually a good thing. So I kind of like the idea of a flying vehicle in here, but it would be like a really powerful OP kind of vehicle. And that's what I was saying before, like if I had like a hole in this river where like you can fly up through the water and like when then like come out and then be able to fight people, that'd be really cool. Like the Batmobile, or the Batwing, you know what I mean? Okay, he didn't message me to tell me he's ready. So, yeah. Oh wait, he saw it. He saw it now. He might be... Yes. Oh, cool. Yeah. In his stream, he said yes. But fortunately, I have his stream up, so that's not a big deal. Alright, so I'm going to leave. We're going to go set up Waterworks. Anybody who wants to hop in can. If you are still here, if you're basically still here, Blowback, you can hop in, and we're going to be ready to go. Okay. Custom game. Map. My files. And this is the published version too, so this isn't like some secret version or anything. Anyone can get access to this version right now. Mode editor. You know what? Let's hop into Discord. I don't know why we wouldn't. Let's go to... I've got in mine I've got a voice channel, right? I just hopped into it. No, wait, there's lobby and there's gaming. Confirm, I guess? Yeah, there's lobby and then there's gaming. I don't know if gaming, if those are open to the public. I'm gonna unmute myself there and hopefully make my settings right. But yeah, Ripshade, either we need to go into a private message to each other, like private chat, or we need to jump into here, and we can just jump into here and that'd be cool with me. I don't know if you're actually listening. Why is it not letting me change my settings? That was weird. USB audio device, I think that's correct, and the Zoom H microphone.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Good, and I can hear you.
Let's go.
Yes. Okay. What game mode do you want to play? I think it plays best on Slayer. It plays good on on Capture the Flag. It plays really well in Fiesta, and it plays... I tried to set up Total Control, but I was told... the feedback of the one time I got to play test it was, yeah, your Total Control locations are a little far away from each other. And so that may not be any good. but it might be, and maybe I need to bring it back closer together. But we didn't have a full lobby. We didn't have like 24 big team battle players, so that might be why they were too far away. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah.
I'm down to test whatever you want. I might hold on. I'm gonna delete my cache on my game because for whatever reason it's taking a lot longer to load than it normally does.
Are we gonna be on opposite teams with a bunch of bots, or do you want it to be a bot battle where we're basically just going where it's just us versus them?
It doesn't matter. I mean, it's up to you.
Let's see. Open. So it's gonna be in the servers. Mode editor. I gotta set up bots. Bot difficulty. I'm gonna set them to Spartan because ODSTs are weak. They're too weak. If it's the two of us on a team, I'm gonna make it uneven teams so that we have 3 and they have 5. But if we're gonna be on opposite teams, I could give us both. I do 4 to 4, and that would be more evenly matched. Maybe we should do that actually. Oh, I just realized I'm not marked as online. Hold on. Appear online.
All right, I'm reloading the game again.
I can invite you.
That'd
you're
be
probably
cool.
not in there yet. Yeah, I gotta wait till you're in the list of friends.
Yeah, I'm reloading the game because I deleted all the disc and game cache because my game was taking forever to load for whatever reason.
Oh, weird. Oh, if you changed any visual settings, I saw you were messing with your graphics settings. If you change any graphics settings, sometimes whenever you boot it up, it like takes a long time to load in. I noticed that whenever I got the new graphics card, it immediately took like a solid, I think it was like 5 or 10 minutes to load in the first time, and then the next time it was instant. It was just like done.
That's probably what it is because mine was all set to ultra.
Yeah.
Like I did the optimized thing in GeForce and it just put it to everything that I usually don't play on. So
I think that what it does is that it was it's changing out which textures it's gonna load and stuff like that, and it takes a long time for it to figure all that out, or something like that. Because yeah.
Well, I figured deleting the cache might speed it up a little bit.
That makes sense.
I don't know
if we are on opposite sides, then on opposite teams, then I'm gonna have you on this screen over here, and I'm totally gonna screen hop. And yep, like we're 13-year-olds.
Oh,
playing
gee,
on the
Halo!
same
You can't look at my screen. Not allowed to look at my screen. That's funny.
It's going to be funny though because it's delayed by like a solid 10 seconds, so it will not be useful information.
Did you ever see any of the memes where like one kid had like a cardboard cutout taped in between the top screen and a bottom screen and had it go over his head and behind his back?
I did see those. That was
ugly.
my older brother. I wasn't screen hopping. I just had an idea of where he was probably going to respawn, and also, I saw him on my motion tracker. But he would be like, "Oh, we're playing Halo Pro Slayer, so there's no motion tracker anymore. You still saw me and killed me? How did you know I was coming?" Because I just turned around to watch my flank. I wasn't screen hopping. Right. And he's like, "Oh, you're screen hopping." It's like, I really wasn't. So eventually, whenever we had 2 consoles, because he had bought a separate 360 from my little sisters, he would go on a separate like TV, a little TV, and we'd system link, and then I'd still do the exact same thing to him, and he was like, "Ah!"
Well, it was annoying in
Let's see.
And like when you'd play 4 players on one screen, and then you'd have somebody complaining like, "Hey, you can't look at." It's like, dude, you can't like help but not see everything that's going on the screen when you're like 4 boxes on one TV.
Yeah, maybe my peripheral vision was screen hopping, and I just didn't notice. But yeah, totally. Like maybe like in my subconscious, I'd seen my team color on his screen,
and you can't help that when you die, you're gonna look around.
Exactly, that's true too. You're gonna be like, and then by the time your eyes are back on your screen, you've seen everything. It's like that. What is it, Sir Patrick Stewart? Scene from I forget what it's called. There's a TV show with this guy who goes to actors, like really famous actors, and has them play like really ridiculous parts in this TV show. And like what's his name? Ian McKellen was in it, and he was like giving tips on acting, quote unquote, but they were really like garbage, like nonsense that he was like. It's so good. I'm gonna show. I'm just gonna send you the clip. You gotta. I don't know if have you seen it before? You're not saying anything, so I assume you haven't seen it. Let's see.
I haven't seen what? Say that again one more time.
Sir Patrick Stewart has seen everything. Have you ever seen this? It's from Extras. Here, I'll put it on my stream if you've got my stream up. But you keep on.
Yeah, I still have it up.
Yeah, if you want to get back into your back into the game and like ready to go, then that'll
I'm probably gonna get fired for even being here.
Oh, your channel's offline, it says.
In this,
Yeah, I rebroadcasted.
Oh, I see.
Well, I'm desperate.
Yeah, let me restart this so you can hear it. Okay.
Oh, hi.
Oops, didn't want to do that.
I'm probably gonna get fired for even being here. I'm an
Alright,
extra
hold on.
in this.
Oh,
but
I need to
I'm an
unmute it.
actor,
I need to unmute it.
Really.
Okay, here we go.
Well, I'm desperate, and as I say.
Here, I'll start it over for you then if you've got it muted.
Oh, hi. I'm probably gonna get fired for even being here. I'm an extra in this, but I'm an actor, really. And well, I'm desperate, and as I say, I'm really sorry. But
Oh, come on, don't apologise. Sit down. You're hustling. Acting's a noble profession, but it's a tough one. So how are you getting yourself out there?
well, I'll get my face around in anything I can. But you know, I suppose I'm networking. But I've written a script.
You see, writing, see, that's the key. I'm writing myself at the moment. You see, as actors, the only choice we have is yes or no. Whereas if you're writing your own material, you're creating your own opportunities.
This is my thinking. Yeah.
I'm writing the screenplay, and I find the whole process absolutely exhilarating.
What's yours about, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, how best to explain it? You've seen me in action.
Yeah.
The character I am, Professor Charles Xavier. If you remember, he can control things with the power of his mind. Can make people do things and see things. So I thought, what if you can do that for real? I mean, not in a comic book world, but in the real world.
All right.
So in my film, I play a man who controls the world. With
What
his mind.
the heck?
Right. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, for instance,
It's very dry
walking
humor.
along
You'll get
and,
it's so
I see this
good.
beautiful girl, and I think I'd like to see her naked, and so all her clothes fall off.
He's just like he plays a degenerate version of himself.
Yes, and she's scrabbling around to get them back on again. But even before she can get her knickers on, I've seen everything. You know, I've seen it all.
It's so bad.
No, it's about what would happen, you know, if these things were possible.
What's the story, though? What's the...
Well, I do other stuff, like I'm riding my bike in the park, and this policewoman says, "Oi, you can't ride your bike on the grass," and I go, "Oh no," and her uniform falls off, and she goes, "Ah!" and she's trying to cover up, but I've seen it. Anyway,
It's like, oh no.
But I've seen everything. I've seen everything.
on the grass.
So, it's mainly you sort of go around seeing ladies' tits.
Mainly. And I do other stuff, like I go to the World Cup final, and it's Germany versus England, and I wish that I were playing, and suddenly I am, and I score the winning goal, and they carry me into the dressing room, and there's Rooney and Beckham, and then Posh Spice walks in, and
Her clothes fall off?
instantly.
Sure.
And she doesn't know what's happening, but I've seen
Seen
everything.
Good. Is there a narrative at all? Is there like a story in the film, or is it just...
Well, I'm a sort of James Bond figure,
Right.
and I have to go to Iraq to rescue
This just keeps going crazy.
and I get there and I rescue them. But they're all women naked because their clothes are rotted off. But I get them into the helicopter, and I'm flying the helicopter. But I can still sneak a look in the mirror, and I can see everything. You know, one of them's bending over, two of them are kissing.
It's just so
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that's the
It's so
camera.
ridiculous.
Well, look, good luck with that. I've just written a sitcom.
Good luck with
I wonder
that.
if you could give it to anyone you know,
Yes.
film or
Is
TV.
there any nudity in it?
Any...
Any nudity in it?
Not really.
He's like, good luck with that. That's
Could
funny.
be.
Men or women?
And it's just it keeps going, but like, and there's another one with Ian McKellen where he's like trying to give acting advice and stuff like that. It's really weird. But anyway, let's hop into a match and stuff like that. Let's play or something. This is getting ridiculous. Are you ready to go? By the way, I don't know
Alright,
if I
let
can
me
even invite you.
unmute you in
Are you ready?
Discord because
This is all just waiting for you to get in. I don't know if you're in yet. Oh yes, I
all right,
see you.
all right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I just invited you.
Sorry, I
You had to mute and unmute things. Yeah, I got
yeah,
you.
yeah.
I really hope what's his name is in here. I remembered his name a second ago. Let me scroll up. Blowback, yes. Blowback is in here because he was wanting to play with us too. Let me see. I forget if his Xbox Live account is also called Blowback. I think it is. Blowback. Let's see if he's in here. Maybe no. There's way too many blowbacks in here. That is ridiculous. There's like a ridiculous number of them.
Oh man!
But yeah, I hope he can get in. But anyway, yeah, we'll test out Waterworks now.
Some of these female content creators, man, like what they do on the site is just
Yeah,
that's all I can do. That's all I can do. Just
It's like all just like sex appeal. Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
and like the
Patrick-
fact that the title was literally "My Titties Are Hard."
Wow.
Like.
Patrick Stewart's character in that TV show would love that, I'm sure. But yeah, no, he just played like a degenerate version of himself, and it was supposed to be like basically every single one of them is Ricky Gervais' character, who apparently the actor turned out to be not such a great guy, but his character coming in contact with really famous actors as someone who's trying to get big in Hollywood. Yes, blowback. Yes, playtest. I'm hitting it live. It'll be in the custom game browser now.
One thing I would do, Will, is turn down your audio of me just a little bit, because I did notice in the stream I was pretty loud whenever I was like laughing and stuff. So just turn it down like 20-30%.
Sounds good. I can do that. I'll bring you down to like 60. Talk for a second. That might be too much. Let me go to 80. Like you said, 20%. Sounds
Is that nice?
That should work. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude, this map is looking absolutely amazing.
Oh, are we on the same team?
No, we're not.
Oh, good. Because I set the bots up to be on opposite teams.
Yeah, it's looking incredible, dude.
And the stalactites are functional and really cool now. I can just like pop that one, and then they fall. They take only one shot to fall, but honestly, that makes them more functional to use. And that's because there's no check in Infinite for which weapon type you're using. So like I can't say, okay, if you're shooting with a pistol, then it's going to take more shots. And if you check for damage and you're dealing damage to an object that doesn't normally have that's not destructible normally, then the damage is zeroed, which is really annoying. But like, yeah, like that. I just wanted to go to that little jump. Oh, jeez.
You know, the thing that's like really cool about this map, especially with the Wasp, is being able to use the bottom pit to hide.
Oh yeah, to like go down into it.
Yeah, and you can actually go from one side to the other from the bottom.
I have a kill zone down there that's to keep you from like being able to stand on the side walls of the pit. But I just put in a safe zone in the middle of that to make sure that the Wasp could move through it cleanly. So I'm glad that you mentioned that, because I literally just made that better. Oh, got tanks spawning in. Oh gosh. All right. Hold on, bot. We're gonna go.
Oh, wait, are you driving?
I am driving, because the bots can't get into vehicles.
Oh, they can't?
No, they can get in whenever you're driving them already, whenever you're driving the vehicle, but they can't get in, they can't drive vehicles, unfortunately.
Wait, is this just Slayer?
This is just Slayer, yeah. It's just Big Team Battle Slayer. Oh no, we're all gonna die. Oh, I need to keep going. I think you're in that flying vehicle, because I need to get into. Oh no! Okay, there's a guy in here. I got killed.
Dude, I love just how much different this looks from the classic one. It looks like the light. It has like a big lighting overhaul. Like it looks so much. Like it has life to it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I added a general blue glow light to the blue base side because I was constantly getting back feedback that it was too dark. And I was like, people are setting their settings to too dark and then claiming it's my map's fault.
I noticed that too. I did notice that too. Like when Vito was testing out our map on his stream,
was he
the
saying
map looked ridiculously dark?
And it's like you set your lighting to -15 and then complain.
I assume that's you up there, huh?
Yeah, that is me.
Oh no.
Oh, another player. Yes, that might be blowback.
Yeah,
Can you send me an
Blowback.
invite? I got my cousin with me. Oh, okay. Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna hide and then do that. Friends, if you're not already in here, I have no idea. Let's see.
I feel kind of bad shooting him because he's not even shooting me back.
Blowback. Am I friends with you on here? I thought I was.
I think I'm friends with him too.
I don't remember what his profile name is though on here, if it's different from Blowback, but I don't see him in my friends list as online right now. Did I set this as... Oh, I set this as dynamic still. Interesting. I might want to bring that down to not being dynamic. I added a little bit of geometry shifts on the bases too that's going to be kind of cool. And a few places here and there that I think really add to the map. Oh, this is a player. How's it going?
There's a part on the map which is really cool. I've never like noticed it before, but wish I could show you. But like, there's a big cover, like big leg things that attach on the sides of the middle. And if you're on the one side in the middle, you can bounce this the cinder shot off of that piece and hit people bottom mid.
Oh no, my game just crashed. What the heck?
It should still stay up with me in it, right?
Yeah. I think that counts as me quitting the match, not ending the match. So I should be able to rejoin you.
Yep. You just quit. That's all that happened.
Man, that was crazy. It just
What
crashed on
difficult
me.
did you put the bots on?
They're on Spartan.
Did you put them on Spartan? Oh my god.
I always put them on Spartan.
I didn't know that. I usually put them on ODST.
ODST is too easy.
What? You think so? I think sometimes they go ham on ODST.
Do you remember whenever I was testing Redacted and I hopped into it and everyone was like talking about how much I was destroying the bots, and I was like sitting there going like I went like 25-0 practically. I was 25-3 or something.
That might have also been when the
It was when I was testing the new bots. That's right. I upgraded the nav mesh, and I just finished it, and I was testing them and showing off the map, and I was creaming them, and that was ODST because I find the bots to be somewhat predictable and easy to kill. I was like that. I actually feel like I don't know if the Spartan bots are any better than ODST though, because honestly, they went back during the flights. They were easier than the ODST bots. That's not the right map. Why am I going into Forge?
Where's the brightness at in the game?
That is extremely difficult to find, and I'm not entirely certain.
I think that's only in the menu when you do that, when you boot up the game.
I think this is the one. I'm joining in. Yes, there you are, Ripshade. Hey, we're going to be on a team now because it added Blowback.
Yeah.
And Mr.
Sweet. I'm cool with that.
Scarborough. That's, I think, his brother. He says his brother's with him. Or his cousin. His cousin's with him.
I like that little wall you put into the tunnel that has the glass in it, and you have the Ravager on it. That looks so sick, dude.
Oh, yeah. I was like, this wall is cool, but I think I want it to be a window.
And then you added the bubbles into the top of those other...
Yeah, I was like, well, what is this cave? What does it actually do? And I was like, it's cool that it's got this passageway stuff, but what if these giant weird... Like, I was going to make those blocks in the corners that are like light blocks be the place where the bubbles were, but I opted to do it in the hallway because it was cheaper for budget. And it looks just as good.
Did you decide to get rid of that tunnel idea you were working on?
Oh, what happened was the save didn't... I had...
Oh...
The save, it saved, but then it didn't save, and the weird stuff happened. I was able to go back to an older version and recover it, but unfortunately, it's not in the map right now because... Even as an unfinished form, because it just it just didn't go in. I had to I turned it into a prefab, so I'm ready to put it back in later, but I wanted to finish all the other stuff first.
Okay.
Like the stalactites, the budget, I had to like add these stalactites in while having the old ones in, and then while I was in that situation where I had to add so much to that was taking up more of the budget, and then on top just to get to the point where I could remove stuff again, you know what I mean? So I was like, I'm gonna keep my budget with some slack first, and then.
Well, it's looking great so far.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much done for now. I'm probably gonna add like those side tunnels and stuff like that as it goes. And I really do want to add them, but they're gonna be costly, so it's gonna be hard to figure out. You know what I mean?
You can jump that one ramp in a raid too, that goes over the middle.
Oh really? I tried that myself and couldn't get it. Like I jumped I tried it like 4 times.
Yeah, it worked. First try for me.
Oh my gosh, they've got better ranged weapons down there than I do, and I am gonna get killed. Okay, the cinder, wait, is that cinder shot? Oh, okay. Cinder shot is back, I can grab more ammo, but let's see. I'm gonna get them from this angle. Ooh, he's got a needler. Needler's actually like dangerous in this, and I love that, because I love the needler. It's one of my favorite weapons. Oh my gosh.
I just shot Blowback with the craziest shot ever.
Got flanked. You got him with what?
The craziest. craziest wraith shot ever.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
He was going behind the base, and I hit him with just a wild shot. Ooh, I like this little perch that you made with the Forerunner.
Yeah, it used to be made of rock,
Yeah.
and I tried to recreate it in rock, and it just never looked right, and it looked really, really crappy.
I think the Forerunner thing just fits.
Yeah, it does. It was exactly the shape that it needed to be. Oh, I see an AFK player down there. I'm not gonna kill him. That'd be dishonorable. I just shot him a few times to make his controller freak out. Oh no, he's getting killed by a bot. Oh, the bots went wild on him. Never mind. I lit him up, and I think the bots saw him and went after him because of that. Let's see. Oh, someone just teleported. Ooh, hello. Oh no, he's got the... Oh, Jesus, blowback. He got me. He took out my... Well, he took out my my wasp. I managed to survive.
I got headshotted by a skewer.
Yeah.
The bots are crazy.
Yeah, the bots with the skewer are like, they no-scope you like nothing. Especially Spartans.
Yeah.
Oh,
Snipers, too,
oh,
they-
he got me. We did a trade, blowback. We did a trade. If you're watching the stream, that was a good trade. Oh no, the rocket launcher and the overshields are on my corpse over there. Oh no. I need to go get those. Ooh, someone destroyed this wasp.
Well, that rock I shot didn't kill me.
Did it land on you?
Hey, I went pretty close underneath it. I mean, like, it pretty much was on top of me.
If it wouldn't like hit you, then I actually set it up to where it wouldn't kill you. So if it's really close but not quite hitting you, then that would explain why it's not. Why it didn't kill you. But
I'm gonna test another one.
yeah. Ooh, there's a flying vehicle underneath some of them right now. I might be able to pop it and make it fall on him.
What? How are you alive, bot?
Oh no, I missed him. Oh, now would have been the perfect time.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, I need this rocket launcher to respawn, please. Oh no, it's a long way off. Okay,
No,
never mind.
I guess that didn't hit me.
I've got the Halo 2 style lock-on rocket launchers on this map because Halo 2 had them, so I'm putting them on this one. Also, it helps balance against the Wraith. It wasn't just like a blind decision where I was like, oh, I definitely wanted to, I just want to be like Halo 2. I actually was like, I found that the Wraith was really OP on this map. So I had to put some things to balance it.
The bot, for some reason, ran up to the rock that I shot down, one of the stalactites.
Yeah.
And he was just running into it on the other side.
Yeah, I have some nav cutters that are lined up with them to try and prevent that from happening, but they're not perfectly positioned. I didn't want to make them too big because I didn't want the bots to have like dead zones where like you could just hide in them when the bot doesn't know to use the gravity hammer on you kind of situation, because he won't go that close to you. So the nav cutters are as small as I could get them without like really being, you know, a problem. And I think that they might need to be a little bigger on
That's
some
a
of
real
these
player.
rocks.
Hey, that guy who's AFK is playing now.
Oh, good. I don't think that was Blowback. I think that might have been Blowback's cousin. Ooh.
I really like the rock that you put here, like just the angles you can get on people and jumping up on top of this angled.
Oh, I see you. Yeah.
Cool. Killed 3 people jumping on that thing.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh shit! Ah, he's in the base.
Oh no! I almost got the wasp as he got out of it. I like barely I nicked him. Oh boy! I gotta get behind here. Okay, we gotta hide. Okay, nope. Please don't board me. Okay. He's gonna get me. Blowback has me cornered. It's like cat and mouse, but I'm a freaking wraith, and I can't get his wasp.
I got a turret.
He's got me
I got a
locked
turret. He's
on.
running. He's running. No, you should have stayed back. You should have stayed back. I have a turret.
If I had fired just then, I could have gotten him. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I got a turret. I'm coming.
I am gonna need to abandon this thing soon. I need to find a place where I can
His
get out and be
wasp is
safe.
about to blow up. It's on fire.
I got someone with a running him over. That kind of
got
worked.
his
That's kind of
wasp.
helpful. Oh, you got him? Yeah.
Well, he didn't die. He just jumped out of it.
Well, he got my wraith, and I just jumped out of it, so it was a good trade again.
Oh no! I ran out of turret right as I was about to kill him. Oh no!
Wait, did you get him, or did he get you? It looks like y'all got each other.
he got me, and then the bot got him because he was so low.
Oh, I see. Well, Blowback, that was a good trade. What is all this? Are these parts of my Wraith? They must be.
You know, and the good thing is too, I'm not having like any frame rate dips, nothing.
Oh, that's good. I crashed earlier, but I think it had something to do with the drop wall. That I was like, I melee-ed a drop wall and like by accident and shot it and like went through it, and a grenade blew it up, and like all this stuff happened to this drop wall all at one time, and there was suddenly an issue where I crashed. Aha.
I like the water you put underneath the
bridges.
Walkways. That's cool too.
Yeah. Haha, gotcha. Ooh, wait. Oh boy. Almost got that guy. I have like 5 water sources. Oh geez, I'm dead. I got surrounded. There were like 4 of them around me. And now they've got my shotgun and energy sword. Ooh. So the bot's not knowing how to use vehicles makes this very easy to do bot kill. The bot like comp stomps on, and that's the one downside. But I think that's the case with all maps in custom game browser. Unfortunately, I hope that they add the ability for bots to use to pilot vehicles with the campaign AI, because if the campaign AI can't do it, that's gonna be really lame.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think it's really strange that it won't let you use like the bots. Just like, I think if the bots are close enough to it, like when they're running around, it should just like prioritize them to like. Can you script that? Can you like script the bot?
Well, they actually don't have any way of driving the vehicles. Their AI will not do it, so it's kind of annoying. Oh no, I'm not in charge of the game anymore.
It's okay. It's okay.
Are you in charge of it?
Yeah, I got you.
No, yours. Okay, yours isn't grayed out. Well, it is a published map, so it should still function just fine if you take it over. If you go to mode edit, do you want to switch us to Slayer? Every two capture the flag, you have to add the bots back in. Not bad. I like the energy bridges. Yeah, no, I like the. I was really happy about those too. I designed them off the energy bridges from Halo 1. So
wait, it says you're leader now.
Oh, you made me leader? Did you promote me to leader?
No, I didn't.
Create match. Hey, it must have not have been you. It must have given it to Blowback or Mr. Scarborough.
Because I was trying
I had
to
Leah give it back to you. Yeah, Blowback had it. Okay, cool.
It wasn't there, so I was like, why isn't it letting me give it back to you? It just wasn't there.
I don't mind anyone else picking the map or picking the modes and stuff like that, as long as we're just testing the map. That's all I was trying to do. Okay, so I do have. We got capture the flag set up, so we could do big team battle CTF. That's Fiesta. Where is it? BTB. Oh, that'll be at the beginning, won't it? Yeah, here it is. BTB CTF. So that'll be a fun one. I've got that one set up and it works pretty well. And it's also like the bots are pretty good at getting the flag back to base, because I put a bot node location to hide, like a crouch location. Make lobby open. Oh, is it not open? Oh shoot. Oh, it is open. It is open. We're good. We're good. So yes, it is open. It'll be in the custom game browser, which is good. Blowback was saying that on my stream. But yeah, anyone who wants. Oh my God, my game crashed. What? As soon as I went to load into the map, which I suspect has something to do with me becoming not the lead and then becoming the lead again, because that kind of thing has happened before. It's custom game browser problems. Good. Yeah, maybe. So I'll join you guys on the custom game browser in just a second. I think the only reason we beat you guys was because as much as we did, it was like 12-point difference. That's because your cousin went AFK, I think, for a little bit, and also at the very beginning, you guys weren't even in the match yet. So we got to kill a few bots before y'all even joined in. Otherwise, that might have been like a 50-50, like an even match between the two of us. Or 62-62 was what our score was at the time. So yeah, that was actually a pretty even match, is what I'm saying.
So you actually changed where the sniper location is on the base, which is cool.
Very slightly, and the reason's because the location it used to be.
I like it just because the old location, people would just grab it and sit on the base. Now it's like you actually have to leave the base to get it.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
That's a good call, in my opinion.
And the let's see, here it is, Big TB CTF. The place where it used to be on top of the base is now where the
somebody ended it for
should
whatever
you end
reason.
Oh, you just ended it? Okay, yeah. Blowback can become the lead. It's all good. Why don't you just become... You can reset me to the lead if you want to, or you could just start the thing. It's up to you. Okay, cool. He just set me to lead. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. I'm gonna, like, go to other menus and, like, go around and back out and stuff like that real quick.
Crash,
and then...
maybe you should try, like, clearing your game cache.
Yeah, it could be that, or even, like, closing Steam and reopening it to reset my connection. Lobby options, I'm going to switch it to invite only and then switch it back to open. That way we can make sure that's clear. Oh, I didn't set bots anyway. Oh, man. Okay.
Maybe
that was probably for the best, because apparently I didn't set up the bots. I just switch it to CTF. Okay. Yeah, good. We would have had to quit anyway.
Is this considered a remaster or not a remake?
This one would probably be a remaster, yeah. Okay. Because I did a few changes to geometry. There's a place, by the way, on the bridges where it was like right at a teleporter. You turn left onto the bridge, and the bridge is there, and you just, if there's someone there, you are forced to engage with them in the exact same way every single time. One of you wins, one of you loses, and it's over. But they kind of can back up and use the cover in the middle of the bridge, and they can change up if they can pop out left, right, come over the top of the cover, whatever, you know what I mean, or even go down the ramp and like can really get better angles on you if you're fresh out of teleporter. But like if you're coming out of teleporter, you don't know what's going to be on the other side of teleporter. So I kind of added this ability where you come out of teleporter and there's like a little, if you go instead of going onto the bridge, you continue inside that little shack kind of shape, that little like Forerunner shack. That you know, that's right there where the teleporter is. There's like a little bit of a hole in the wall, a little ledge there that'll kind of change it up and add some gameplay to it. It's also a place you can clamber up into there, which I think adds a lot to that area of the map.
Where's it at?
While being so subtle. Oh, if this is you next to me.
Wait, a sniper did spawn up top of the base.
Oh yeah, it's not in the same spot, but it's right here instead of over there.
Oh, okay. I thought it was down here where the other because there was a shock that spawned down here.
Yeah, there's a shock rifle down there, and it can also be a here, come up here. If you come through the teleporter, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna grab this in case there are vehicles. And
now, will this shock rifle never spawn if there's a sniper there?
This is what I'm talking about here, by the way. I added this little ledge here, so you can actually kind of like use this to engage someone on both sides. Oh, hello. Huh. There's an enemy here. And then yeah, we got quantum translocators spawning this time as the power equipment.
On the playing field.
That's gonna be interesting.
I love how you made the like entrance to the tunnels and stuff look over here. Everything looks so good. Like insanely good, dude. It's like
this is where that's gonna be bad. Oh, wait, I just got killed.
You purposely put like these little indents behind the pillars too?
Which ones? Which pillars? Here,
they're like
let me screen hop onto your screen, and then I'll be able to see you. Yeah.
These.
Oh yeah. I did that. Yeah. It was just to make those little slopes a little bit more interesting than the way they were before. So
I like that you also put the little door in here, like a little bit of cover is really cool.
Ooh, Jesus Christ! Someone's trying to blow me up. Yeah, I switched out the doors because apparently there's some kind of rule about that. But yeah. It's
he's not moving. I'm not gonna kill him.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to take advantage. I want to use the quantum. Oh my God! There's two guys up on top. All right, we need some cover here. Let's take down these columns to give us some cover.
We have eyes on the enemy flag. Ready for pickup.
Oh jeez. Okay. I think that's... Yes! I gotcha! Barely. You were hopping down the ledge. I saw you go backwards. I hopped down the ledge. Blow back, and then like just as you went back, I got a headshot on you because you're falling down. Oh.
Did you look at the heat map on this at all? Like, is it?
Unfortunately, you can't do heat. Oh, heat map for the lighting. Oh yeah, I did for the lighting. Yeah. Yes, I went through a lot to make sure they were really good. It was like, yeah, I went through a lot of trouble to make sure the lighting heat map was really solid. Okay, I'm about to see if this is gonna work. I'm about to do a pro strat.
Oh, dude, I just got up. Look where you at? Oh, I see you fighting somebody. Let's
Yeah,
go
he's gonna get me.
back. I got him.
Oh, you got him.
up.
Oh, hey,
I got the
look at
lock-on
that.
rocket.
Nice.
Come up here.
Okay, listen.
I got up here.
Yeah.
Literally from the bottom.
Oh, you clambered? Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a way to do that
There's
early
like-
on,
there's
and then
this-
for some
there's
reason I
this-
could not do it myself ever again. But I
There's
was like, I
this
know there's a way up.
little jump here,
Yeah.
and then if you get it just right, like right at the very.
You can
I
like
just did it
hop,
again.
hop.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna try a pro strat here. Oh, that was interesting. That guy was about to kill me, and then he couldn't kill me.
I feel bad about killing him with the lock-on
Oh, I
rocket.
can't use that. I thought I could still use a quantum translocator while holding the flag, and I just got myself killed instead.
Like, don't you think that the lock-on rocket should have just been the base
Power items.
thing for the regular rocket and just make it slower like the old school one?
Yeah, that could have been a thing, for sure. I think that would have been pretty cool.
Please collect your.
I think the one they added, it like locks on too fast.
Blowback, I almost
it.
smashed you with a rock. If you go back and look around over where you just came from, there is now a ramp where you used to be, and you barely dodged that.
Blowback, tell Blowback I'm sorry. I feel so bad.
You keep blowing him up? Yeah. Well, he'll be able to, if he's watching the stream and he can hear me, which I don't know if he is,
Oh
or
yeah,
and he
yeah,
can,
that's right. He can hear me.
then he'll be able to hear you through
Dirt to
Discord,
dirt.
yeah. Let's see. And I'm pretty sure he is because he was responding to what I was saying earlier about about my game crashing. So yes, I'm like 99% sure he is. He's listening to the stream right now. I'm about to change your geometry of your side of the base. Of the map. Oh god, I'm getting shot at. Okay.
But there's a wraith behind.
Oh, there's a wraith over there? Oh jeez. I'm gonna try to help.
I got him.
Oh
Nice.
gosh. Okay. That spanker's gonna be. Oh gosh. That bot just grabbed the spanker and got it off the rack, and you know, he got an off the rack kill on me. He grabbed that spanker and shot me. And by the way, anyone watching, anyone at all who's watching, just jump in. We're in custom games browser
Blowback
right now.
got me.
Let's see.
Oh. I changed the title of my stream too to testing.
Oh,
PCB
cool, cool.
Waterworks.
That's awesome.
You should probably do something similar so then people know.
That would be great. Yeah, I probably should. I don't exactly know how to do that because I am a pro streamer, so I know everything.
So when you're
about
on your
streaming.
creator dashboard for Kick, it's at the top right. It says edit stream info, and then you just can edit it there. It's a little weird though, because sometimes it'll close out while you're trying to change it. But
Power items. Have arrived.
you're also using restream, so I don't know if it does it for everything when you do that.
Fire and forget.
I'm not sure how that works. You're gonna have to show me how to use that too, because I want to eventually like figure out how to use restream so that I
Yeah.
can stream on. TikTok
It's
as
actually
well.
really simple. You get the
Eyes on you,
it's like,
Spark.
oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh, I was hoping I'd make it over that cover. They got me. We got the flag. It's like halfway to our base. Halfway to our base. But I see you're dealing with a wraith right now.
Yeah.
You're a little busy. I could see that.
Oh my god. Don't kill me.
Man, we got a
lock on,
Spartan
even though I
bot.
can see
He's right next to the flag. If he could just grab it, that'd be great. If you want to join us,
The
by the
wraith
way,
blew
you can.
up. The wraith blew up.
Oh no!
Wait, this
he
is the
did-
flag spawns by default? That's actually really cool.
Do I do what?
Is this where the flag spawns by default? It's not actually in the base?
Right. I've got 3 different spots, like how they do it now. I actually made it to where
okay.
at first it spawns over here,
Then
and
eventually the last one goes to the base.
yeah, the last one's on the base. The first one's there. The second one is actually up on the rock, like pedestal bridge thing. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, I'm about to grab their rocket. Ooh, they got a vehicle.
Bro, how'd you get these lifts so perfect?
Which ones?
The ones bottom mid.
Oh no, I got killed. Bottom mid. Oh,
Yeah, like the bot where sword used to be on the
Oh
OG
yeah,
one.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. By the way, did you get any lag in the middle of that room?
Power weapons. Requisition.
I mean, I'm playing on 2K res at the lowest resolution scale, so, but I'm not getting anything. If I were to play on like, what at 100, I probably would, but that's just because I'm playing on 2K.
That goes for you too, Blowback. If you get any you know, frame rate problems at the bottom, I mean at sword basically, then please let me know, because that's an area, that's the reason I turned off the pump shroud going up and down, is that everyone kept on telling me in the middle of the map people were getting, you know, these lag spikes, these frame rate drops, and they always claimed it was the pump. It seemed to be connected to the pump shroud coming up and down. But I think it's actually the sound. I think it's the sound emitters that I have down there. That's my new theory, and I haven't really gotten to confirm it yet. I think the sound emitters are still causing it, even though the pump shroud is gone. I'm about to cap. Here we go. Okay, I got it. Okay. I had to go through the tunnel over there, and I did it stealthy slow to try to avoid... Oh, gosh. Bots. 2 bots suddenly there. Apparently they were chasing me, and they were right there. Oh, we had apparently... Oh, your cousin quit. Did your cousin get accidentally crash out of it? Blowback? Or was that something else? Which could be related to, like I said, it could be more about... could be more of a thing about the, what do you call it? What am I trying to say? Custom game browser than the actual map itself, but if people are crashing in the map, it's kind of important.
Oh my god, almost off the map.
Oh no, I got sniped.
Struggling with a skewer is weird.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't experienced any frame lag like you're explaining. I'm not sure. He may have went to sleep.
What are you doing?
Okay, gotcha.
The bot's going the wrong way with the flag.
Is he?
What is he doing?
Yeah. Okay. Bots are dumb with capture the flag in on Forge maps in general.
And you can't get it back. Like, it's just.
He's
literally going back to the other side of the map with it.
Brilliant, brilliant.
What in the world is he doing?
I think if you pings one of them, I don't know what is wrong with them, but here we go. Now I've got the flag. We'll go back. Some feedback I got was to open this area up down here, and so I put the graveless into the wall here, and I think that looks really good to me. I think that's what you were talking about. How did I make that look so good? I think it's also though that it functions really well too. So I think it's a good alternative to the old you know, ladders.
Yeah, I do like that it's yeah, I do agree.
Now it's 2 players versus 1, Blowback, so you got a bit of a disadvantage. On the next one, if you want to ally with one of us, then we could switch it up, or we could do a full-blown comp stomp, and all 3 of us could be against like 8 Spartan bots. Because that would be kind of fun.
Cool with whatever. Oh, I'm playing some Pokemon.
Once they cap it, I believe they start learning flag transport routes, but I believe that they still need to learn. Yeah. And it's just really awkward dealing with them working, with the way that they work.
Incoming.
It'd be really cool if you could like do like they don't even. It seems like they don't even know where the flag capture plate is. Like they know where all the weapon plates are, but they seem to not know where the you know, the capture plates are, and it's kind of weird. What OCOM had me do to fix it was put a cover node right on top of the flag pole, and basically that means that they go there and crouch. So if they're looking for cover, if you have the flag, they frequently will look for cover, right? They'll be like trying to look for cover.
I think the only thing that's frustrating about the bots sometimes is like if you're just looking at them within a certain vicinity, they'll just immediately turn and all start shooting you. Like they know you're there when they're not even looking at you.
They turn like simultaneously.
And then you get shot by 4 different spots.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay. I did not want to grab that. I wanted to pick up this flag. My kids are yelling at me through the door. Okay, I've got their flag. I've got the flag.
Exposed.
Joe, blowback is top mid somewhere.
Oh no. Don't tell me that. This means he's overlooking me on the bridge over here. Or he's gonna be soon.
Yep,
there he
yep,
is.
yep.
I see him. I'm gonna retaliate with the rocket launcher.
He's one hit. He's one hit.
Okay, I couldn't get him with the rocket launcher. I'm just gonna run.
Get on
He got
over
me with
here.
the skewer. He got me with the skewer.
Wait, no, he's top mid.
Yeah, he got me from top mid. Oh man, my son is freaking out in the other room. It would actually be kind of funny if we got my son to play with us. He'd be almost as good as a bot. Almost as good as like a marine. Okay.
Dude, the
Oh, it's all the way over
the
there.
grapple hook is such a nice addition to Halo.
It is, and it works really well on this map. I think I need to go let
It
him in.
does.
I think I gotta go let him in.
Obtained.
Oh, are you gonna let him in?
In transit.
I don't even
You
know
get
if it's
better at
locked.
flags
It's
over them.
probably just the kids are not knowing it's unlocked and they're just screaming. Yep, it wasn't even locked.
Power items are.
Oh,
ready
oh, you
for
found it?
pickup.
He found his Master Chief? What? Oh, it's bent? Oh, okay, I see. He has a Master Chief paper doll. His sister
No!
is obsessed with paper
No!
dolls.
No!
Okay, we need more.
The flag's right at the base. He's gonna return it. He's in a ghost. He's so weak.
Oh, wait, what? Okay, I'm gonna try and make it over there, but I can't promise anything.
Nah, he's gonna get it. Our bots.
Oh, dang, yeah.
Calculating.
Hit him with a rocket too.
They've taken our flag.
They are
And
running
that area-
our flag at our base. I am so sorry about these stupid bots. They have no idea what they're doing. Oh no. Okay, this is perfect. I'm gonna board you. Oh no, he's gonna windshield wiper me. Yeah, gotcha with the grenade.
Oh,
But you
nice.
windshield wipered me anyway. Oh man. Well, that's because your cousin left halfway through, so that's the only reason that was imbalanced. I think that we didn't get a score, if I'm not mistaken, until right after your cousin left, or maybe right before your cousin left, and then your cousin left right after that. But yeah, it probably would have been more evenly matched again if your cousin stayed in. What are you saying?
Out, in your Discord that you're testing?
Oh, I have not. Oh, hey, we got another player actually. That's cool. Should I switch to? Let us try. Maybe I shouldn't until we have more players, but
I could also try LFG on Xbox Game Bar and try to find people that way too.
That sounds cool. Big Team Battle Super Escalation is fun. Also, Big Team Battle Super Fiesta is fun on here.
How many people do we have? So how many should we try to get? Like how many players are we looking for?
I would say full 24 if we can. Then I'll get rid of these bots.
Okay.
If you wanna say-
it only allows me to go up to 15.
Okay, go to 14 then, and then we have 8 bots, so that would actually make 24 players anyway.
Okay.
And then once we get to 14, I'll remove the 8 bots if we do get there.
down, Bubble Clown?
Hey, look at that! I got a follow, or a wait, hold on, wait, no, that's a raid or a host, isn't it? What was that
Did
sound
you?
effect? Yeah, Unique just hosted us. Hey,
Nice,
anyone
let's
who is in
go.
the stream right now, we're testing my Waterworks map after massive updates. Come on, jump into Custom Game Browser and play with us. We're about to switch to Big Team Battle Fiesta Total Control. Why not that? We'll do that. The total control, it may or may not work. It works good, but I've been told the one feedback I got the one time I got to test it with a bunch of people was that the zones are too far away from each other, which is easy for me to fix, but I don't know for sure if that's a 100% thing yet, and I want to make sure that that's 100% a problem before I make any changes to it. So yes, everybody. Thank you for hosting me, Unique.
That's awesome.
And anybody who wants to just play some matches on my Waterworks Modern with the complete art overhaul I've done, changed to the stalactites. He said, "Yeah, buddy, exactly." And the stalactites now are completely different. The map sides look different because I got some feedback on that to make the the bases look more unique from one another, which is ironic. Yes, unique. How's it going, Mr. Greencastle? Hope the stream goes well. Thanks. So now we got 39 people in the stream.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Just in case you're wondering how much that actually is that he just rated us with,
Nice,
or hosted
man.
us with.
What's up?
Enemy is capturing.
So I am immediately gonna hop into this zone up here and get this power weapon with a banshee.
The enemy has seized the zone.
Oh, I missed. Whiffed it. Whiffed my what do you call it? Skewer shot. Okay, let's see.
Power
See if I can get a better angle here.
on the way.
Okay, over here is the heat wave, or cinder shot. I mean, I always call it the heat wave
Has spawned.
by accident. Someone's shooting me from behind. The cinder shot works really well in this middle base because of these big ramps. There's like a ton of areas, like the geometry of this middle structure is great for the cinder shots, like reflect, like how it bounces and everything like that. I'm wasting shots just showing it off. But yeah, Waterworks hype, yeah. Oh, someone's shooting rockets. I don't want to die. Let's see. Let's take this spot. So you see how they are kind of far away from each other. But the reason I picked these is that A and B are right next to each other. C is farther away and overlooking them, sort of. But I didn't want to give them like too much of an overlook to where that team, whoever goes up to C, can immediately look straight down on everybody and then blow them all, like kill them all, you know what I mean? So I've got it kind of, this is invisible. No, it's not. This is, okay, that'll be interesting. Let's see if I can get,
Destroyering.
let's
There's
see.
another person in here. Don't know who that is, but that's
Okay, that's an ally.
Power items.
Sounds good. I'm grabbing this rockets. Anybody who does play with us, rockets on this map have seeking capability because they're the variant. Because that's how it was in Halo 2, and I needed to balance with the Wraith.
Zone. Retrieval
So that's
imminent.
the Wraith is so powerful in this map that I needed it to be able to lock onto it. Now, of course, you can lock onto players now, so it's a little different than Halo 2, like that one. Sorry, Destroyer Ring, if you're in the stream and I just locked onto you and blew you up, it's like you're welcome to the match. So sorry about that, but yeah, smart. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, Mr. Greencastle. I'm glad everybody's here to be able like. Is the lobby open? It is. It's open and it's in custom game browser. Okay, we're on Fiesta. So cool. I don't know if I put any of this one on the map. Any actual heat waves. I'm not seeing them. And I feel like I must have somehow forgotten to put heat waves on the map.
Where do they
Okay,
spawn
this
at?
one is inverted. This was the other feedback. It feels like the exact same layout as the last Total Control like zones, and that's because I didn't know that I thought it randomly picked one of the zone options, but it actually picks them in a sequence of like Alpha, Bravo, Charlie situation. So now that I know better, I can change that up so it's not exactly the same as last time, but mirrored. So this one's a mirrored version of the other one. Oh, that's a really good use of that. They blocked off the windows.
Oh no!
I'm just gonna fill that up with grenades and hopefully get you. Ah, I gotcha. But that was really good. The shroud right here blocks off the window, so people can't see through it like the
Wait,
original.
Did you notice there's no bots?
Oh, there are no bots? I switched it and there's no bot. No wonder it feels like there's no players anywhere.
I know. I was just running around.
Oh
like, why
man,
is it
guys, should we
the same
quit
two
and
people?
start a new one? Because like this is gonna take like
Yeah,
11 more minutes.
I'd restart it.
Like I know there's only 3 points to win, and we're like halfway or a third of the way there. But yeah, maybe we should just let's end the match and start it over and put bots. So anyone who's trying to join in is about to see that it's gone, and then we're gonna go back into it. But yeah, we're gonna go back in and we're gonna have bots. Sorry about that. Every time you switch modes, it gets rid of the bots. I feel like bots should be in a separate area, not in the game mode settings, but in like the lobby settings. I feel like that would be a lot more, like make a lot more sense, and if they broke them out, then they could make it so you could switch the game modes without messing with the bots. We could do Total Control again, or if you guys want to do something else, we can do that too. Because, you know. But we will have bots this time. I'll put 4 and 4 again, properly set up, and there we go. Now we've got some bots going on.
Yeah.
I didn't see regular Total Control on the list at all. I must have like, I keep on looking through to try and find it, but I keep on only seeing Fiesta Total Control, which is a little weird. But like, I could go like bookmark it from a regular match or something. That wouldn't be too big of a deal. But yeah. So we've got like, yeah, the bridges are the ramp bridges are now hard light bridges. And I modeled the way that the railing on the sides looks after the railing on on the map Halo, the level Halo from Halo 1 from Combat Evolved. Whenever you go out and you activate that switch and then the bridges, that gap, I have those like side. Oh, if I can get my mouse to appear, I could show right now, but I think it wasn't going to appear for some reason. But yeah, it's like there's those like the rods that come out with the projector like little block there, and then I've done a bunch of other stuff. Also, you'll find that cave in the back of the base actually does something of value, like of significant value. Now you can get to the back of the base straight through here now, and come out here. And you can shoot down the stalactites, and the stalactites now go to like really effective dynamic. I almost killed you. Is that you, Ripshade? Your name is not displaying on my screen. Yeah. I almost hit you, like smashed you with that rock. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Were you trying to get smashed?
Oh, I was hoping it would hit me.
Oh, okay. If you gotten just in the right spot, it would have, and then the kill volume would have appeared just as it would have hit you, and instead of phasing through you, it would have actually killed you. And you can now climb the back of the bases, and there's a bunch of really cool stuff like that. But yeah, I need to get in there and actually fight. Let's do that. Blowback is ripping our bots apart. Oh man, he got me with a rocket launcher. I didn't even notice him. Oh, good. Our bot had a... Oh, that was you, actually. You had the rocket launcher. Very good. I didn't look at the name on the scoreboard yet. I just saw his name, and then I was like, oh, good, a bot. Oh, never mind, it's you. Let's see. Oh, no.
No, why would it let me reload my...
I had like a spike of like, not lag, but like, kind of lag.
Could have been if somebody joined. Somebody new, maybe?
Okay. Multiple ways up here now. Oh no, someone's shooting at me. Oh god, that was so blowback. There was 343 Holus apparently killed me with so many needles out of nowhere. That was ridiculous. They must have. Are we on? Did I pick like the big version of this where like there's what am I talking about? Super Fiesta. Did I pick Super Fiesta? Because that felt like the other version of that. Oh, enemy Banshee. No, that's not good. Ooh, I almost had him. I am gonna die, but I'm gonna capture this zone first.
Oh,
I just barely got.
I used this quantum.
Oh, you did? Nice. Just before he escaped.
I like the variant of the sword on this, just because the map is big. It's nice to be able to like move around it fast.
Oh yeah. I put the variant of the sword as a possibility. And the wait. Oh no, we're playing Fiesta. No, I think I did actually do that though. I think I've made that to where the sword hammer can spawn with the variant as a possibility. It's included, but it's not preferred, but it's included. So you can get the regular sword or the regular hammer, but you can end up with the in one match you can. Yes, gotcha.
Nice shot,
man.
Dude.
That's so hard. I've been practicing that since Halo 2. So.
Let me get in.
Yes, get in. Oh god, no! Windshield wipe, but he's gonna blow me up. I think he got a grenade in. Yeah, I got a grenade in. Oh, but you can take over. You can take it over.
Oh no, I got killed.
Oh dang. Oh well.
He had a Hydra and killed me instantly.
I'm sitting here like practically on the Slayer mode right now. Like there's 3 of them against the 2 of us. We really do need to capture these zones. I captured 1 and then now I'm like sitting here wasting time with like nonsense.
The enemy has seized a
Oh dear lord.
construction.
Ah, get away! Ah, get away! Run away!
Oh, this is a variant sniper.
Let's see. I'm a cowardly fool! That's a Halo 1 quote, right? Let's see.
Your enemy is nearing total control.
Oh, who said nice? Oh man, I missed whenever you said that, so I don't know what you were talking about specifically. Oh, was it the hammer thing and the swords? That's probably what you're talking about. Let's see. We're gonna go over here, and we're gonna try to, or was it the barrier that prevented me from getting killed by that tank? Now we're gonna capture this one. Oh no, someone's taking my C. I just got that one.
Hostiles are capturing a zone.
All right, let's see. Let's see. B, getting Bravo. Wait, someone attacking up here? Do I need to defend this?
The enemy has seized a zone.
Yes, no? Oh, there's a tank. That's what
Wait.
it is.
I really wish the Banshees weren't so weak in this game, man. You get shot by 2 hydras and it's on fire.
Subject down.
Oh gosh. Okay, we're gonna get over here. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, let's get this.
Caution. High voltage.
This should help.
Shit.
Okay, they just took Bravo back. And meanwhile, I'm over here getting Alpha.
I'm trying to get C, man.
Okay, go after it. I'm gonna go after Bravo. I'm gonna see if I can get in there.
A zone.
Oof.
It's actually really good. I put a shroud screen over C.
Oh, dang. I just blew myself up anyway. My grenade went right at myself. You should put a shroud screen over it? Oh, nice. Like you
Yeah, so
you got on it and hit.
Whenever.
Nice. Nice, nice. Oh, there's a grapple
shit,
shot
man.
here.
The enemy has seized a zone.
We got a rocket hog over here and a ghost. I'm gonna go with the
Team
ghost.
member is capturing the zone.
I'm gonna get to Alpha real quick. Oh, who was that? Is that a player or a bot? Looks like a bot. The way he's jumping.
Your team is close to total control.
I got a kill assist. Oh, it was a bot. Yes.
Captured a zone. Your
Oh, they got a wasp.
ready for pickup.
Got him. Oh, someone took me out. Oh, he took me out. He had a skewer. So as soon as he took it from me, he took me out. Okay, okay, okay. If anybody else joins in, they'll be on our team. So, yeah. If you wanna be on our team, that'd be great.
That would
We
be
are
great.
outnumbered. Gotcha. Okay.
Who's shooting me?
I'm gonna hide right
18
here,
bots
as
bottom
close
mid.
to the. Oh my God, they've got a tank.
Yeah,
got a
he's looking
scorpion.
right at me. They're all coming
God.
to see, dude.
Oh my God, I got EMP'd and it
Watch
saved me
out,
from
they're
the
all
tank.
coming. They're all coming bottom. Hit the scorpion once.
Oh no, I've almost got
He's
him.
looking at me. He's looking at me now. Did you get him?
I've almost got him. Yes, I got him. Oh, and then someone got me from behind. Destroyering just came in and got me as soon as I took out the tank. Oh,
traded.
I got the
We
hammer.
traded.
I got the
I stopped
fast
him from
moving
getting
hammer.
C.
Okay, here we go. I'm going
You
after
gotta go to
B.
C, man.
Zone lost.
That's just this is weird.
Oh my God, I just got destroyed. A bot just out-needled me, but he was using a cover and I was not using cover, and that was why he got me first. Let's see. Ooh, they just gave me a wasp. Look at that. I like that. I'll take those odds. What the
The
heck?
enemy has seized a zone.
How did I miss that guy? Oh my God, he's invisible. Now I understand. Oh Jesus, gotta get him before he kills me with a rocket launcher. Oh no. Oh, hide down here. Hide, 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 hide.
Zone captured.
Okay, there's a little bit of a kill zone there because I had to.
Traded.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna lay as flat to the ground like a manta ray in the ocean as I can as I capture this zone. Oh no, he's coming. He's coming with a sword. That's not what I want. Ooh, we have two?
Yeah, we do.
We have the sky. That's all that matters, right?
Weapons in.
You can't take the sky from me. Oh boy. Oh no, I'm dead. They took the sky from me.
Yes, I got him.
Immediately after I said that. Immediately after quoting the song from Firefly, the intro to Firefly.
Dude, that show was so good.
It really was.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that show.
It's so good. I
Even
have
the
it on
movie
DVD.
was really good.
What's up?
Even the movie was really good.
Yeah, it was. It was, you know, it could have been more like the show, I suppose. It was very,
yeah, it
it's a little
could have been
different.
better, but it was still good.
Yeah, it was still amazing. It was still top notch to me.
So,
Okay,
retrieval
we got.
imminent.
Oh no.
Is that a bot sniping me?
Charge.
Hoo-wee.
Attack. Defend. The enemy is.
Okay, we got like 4 bots over here. Well, 3 and me, I guess. Now that I think about it, I'm counting myself as a bot right now. 4 team members over here.
5 minutes remaining.
Please collect your power items. Capturing.
Why do the needles track so far?
They're because it's the special needler. I think.
Oh my
Is
gosh,
it?
dude, I'm getting so
Or is this
lucky.
a regular needler? Okay, we've got Alpha and Bravo controlled. We just need Charlie. Alright. It's such a close game with how far these are away from each other, and I think I'm seeing what they're talking about. Oh, I was just about to board you. Oh. Oh wow, they didn't even give you the kill, Destroyering. They gave it to 343 BF Scrub. They gave it to the Scrub. Wait, do we have it? Are we about to get a point? Nice. We actually got a point.
Yes!
That was so hard. There were moments. I was one of those that thought this day would never come. But there we are. What have I to say now? Okay. I'm surprised we got that point. Because you guys were just destroying us at every turn.
Capturing a zone.
I guess our bots were getting lucky. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, okay, here we go.
Your enemy is nearing total control.
Oh my god, y'all are immediately about to get another point. Yeah. Someone needs to stop that from happening, because I'm nowhere near one of the zones. Yeah, I think I understand why that person was telling me, why the feedback was that I should, why it's, they're too far away from each other. Oh, there was already one over there.
No, there's so many people.
It's because it takes so long to just capture one round.
Power items have
We have 3 minutes left in the match. It was like 3.5 minutes whenever we finished capturing that.
a zone.
Okay, let's see. All right.
Would it be weird to add a man cannon to each side of the little bridges that shoot you to top mid?
I was actually it's from the bridges. I was considering doing it from the bases, but that actually might be better because I ended up not doing it because I decided the bases from the bases would be no good. But from the bridge, maybe.
Because then it would shoot you to the landing of like both sides of top mid, and then it would
Yeah.
have like a nice.
I could
nice
definitely
way to get to
consider
middle
it.
faster.
Altitude restriction.
I was thinking maybe from base to this spot right up here. If you know what I'm talking
I
about?
can't see you. Yeah. That's,
Yeah, this
well,
spot right
I
here.
was
From base to
talking
there,
about that,
or
but
from base out to the middle of the map, like just out in the middle here. I
mean, you could do both. Any way to move people around the map faster would be good. I know you have the
Gotcha.
teleporter, but it would be nice to be able to.
Whew. That was really
Take a
close.
look.
Oh no, I just like blew up an ally bot instead of a. Fortunately, you can't hurt your allies.
Like,
Double kill. Killing
Killing spree, triple kill. Oh my god, another freaking tank. Alright, well, I'm gonna take you out before you... Oh, I was hoping to at least take you out with me. Oh no, they have a tank. He's very close to destroyed. But, it's blowback. He's about to wreck a bunch of our bots until we can get that tank taken out. Which I might be able to do right now.
An ally has captured a zone.
Oh, wait, they got him? Or is that my old tank? Are those the remains of my old tank or his?
Minute remaining.
Your power items are ready for pickup.
they're coming bottom mid. he had rocks.
Capturing a zone.
Oh gosh.
Zone captured.
Your enemy is nearing total control.
Oh no, oh no, I got gotten from behind. Oh wow, rockets. That got rid of him. The madness is of all of this. Oh, we like the light bridge? Oh yeah. This isn't Forge. No, it isn't Forge. Aaron, you should jump in. We're actually we're playtesting it right now.
Capturing a zone.
Oh, we like the light bridge? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like the I really like how this turned out, yeah, as well. Oh Jesus, y'all got points. Oh no, right before the score! Jesus. And now we're in overtime. That was about to be the end of the match, and now we're in overtime. Okay. It's 3 minutes back on the clock to win this. Well, look, okay, here we go. No chance. You're not hopping in, Aaron? You're not gonna hop in and test and help me test out the map?
An ally's
Okay. All of them are in the middle of the map.
Yeah, I know. It's scary.
Let's see if I can get you with a rock over there.
capturing a zone.
Oh, I just barely missed you.
Seized a zone.
Oh god.
One of the problems is that you can contest A through the ramp in the middle.
Oh, can you? That's no good.
Yes, because I'm contesting it and I'm sitting above it, so they can't cap it.
Oh, geez. Oh, I see you. Okay, geez. I made that way too tall, I think.
Yeah.
That was just an overlook on my part. The zones in my defense are oh boy. Okay, I got a grenade in you. I got a grenade in the tank. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, that was close. Okay, yeah, one of the things that I've noticed one of the bottom middle lifts gets stuck. Oh, does it? I had them set up with a second grav lift at the top that sort of just shoves you just onto the thing. But if you can get stuck, that's no good.
Lost.
I thought I had them both lined up perfectly, but yeah. Does it get stuck every time or just like some of the time? Because I'm pretty sure it should probably only be some of the time, but because I thought it was working. But yeah. So the one in the bottom mid, you can contest from the ramps above. Is it like all the way up on like the crisscross ramps, or was it in just slightly above?
It's in the middle one, like where they crisscross the middle one.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's no good. Definitely need to adjust that. So these are some like this is why it's important for me to test total control, because I've only gotten to test it once. So being able to test it twice is good.
Oh damn, dude! I didn't expect that guy to go up there.
Oh no! Oh no! They're gonna win! They're gonna get C.
I tried, man. They used grapple and...
It's too late. They got Charlie. It's too late. They've seen everything. They've seen everything. All right, you guys won. Good game. Good game. Oh man, I've noticed one of okay. So with 24 people in the chat, I'm about to host back over to. I'm gonna host Ripshade. Ripshade, if you want to do Forge or continue testing with people or whatever you want to do, you can. But I've got to get going. I can do that. I've been on for a while, so let me go ahead and hit that creator dashboard. And how do you do that? Host channel, Ripshade, start host, and tell me if it works. Because that's one thing.
Went through. Holy crap!
There we go. It says have a look. There we go. Nice.
Yep, it definitely went through. Welcome everybody from Will's stream. Yeah, I can keep testing your map if you want. I mean, we can also do lobbies on Redacted too. We can do Redacted and Waterworks. We can do whatever.
That sounds
What's up,
good.
Green? What's
I'm
up,
gonna
Ginger?
promote you to the leader before I quit, or else it's gonna make everyone leave the match. So
yeah, that's a good idea. Wait,
Okay.
wait. Do I have your map?
It's published. That's the published version right now. So it's actually in the recommended. So if you need to go grab it again, you can grab it from recommended.
Okay.
It's the one that used to look exactly like Halo 2, and now it doesn't look like that anymore. It looks way like upgraded.
Okay, it says it right here, so I should be able to.
Yeah, it looks like it's still in there already, so you're good to go. Oh, am I still in the list? Oh, good. I am. I finally
I
disappeared.
have it bookmarked. All right, cool.
Yeah. Cool. Now it's
I
you
was
against
worried for a
3,
second.
so if you want to like switch someone's team, so even you guys out before you hit play, that might be a good idea.
I'll just switch over until we figure out what we're doing.
But yeah.
Okay.
All right,
LFGs
so
seem to not work at all, so that's cool. I think my LFG's broken. Like, I don't think anybody sees the post.
yeah, I don't know how that even. I've never even tried the LFG for that, so yeah.
You've never tried it?
Never once, no.
Why isn't my kick dashboard working? That's really weird.
That is weird.
Very
So
weird.
I am, yeah, so I gotta go. So I'll leave you on Discord. And I know my YouTube, technically on YouTube right now, I'm still streaming. And I've got one person watching on there. Good game, everybody, yes. Yeah, I do have one, so technically I'm live still on YouTube right this second, but I'm gonna sign off over there too. And yeah.
Probably go game chat too, so the people playing can actually hear me.
Yeah, do you want to do it on your channel, or do you want to keep doing it on my channel? It doesn't matter to me. And you guys can all hop. Oh, like game chat, in-game chat. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
That makes sense. All right. Well, I'll catch you later.
All right, hey, take it easy, man.
Later. And I got it in the stream, and